Up to 2 minutes. Oh, no, there it is. Ooch, 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 ooch. Ooch, 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 ooch. Oh, yeah. It's almost time, comic peeps. Oh. Oh, yeah. See people watching. Hold tight. We're almost there. All right, that's enough of that. So we're a little early. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Zen Den Art and Pop Culture Stream. I'm here with my co-host Warren Brown,
Hello.
and we're going to work on some comic stuff tonight.
The music's just a little bit louder right here. Oh,
They love you, Warren. They love you. Here, let me get us rearranged better here. I thought I did this already. Oh, hey, we have special guest Grogu tonight. All right. Let me set up comments here so I don't miss them tonight. Yeah, so we're back with the live stream, doing some art type stuff tonight. Warren, tell them what you do, what you got going on, and what you're working on tonight, man.
Well, my name is Lunchbox Warren. I am the operator of Lunchbox Comics. I am the creator of the Adventures of Sig and Joe, The Day the Realm Stood Still, and many other future books. Currently, tonight, I am working on the pencils of issue 3 of the Adventures of Sig and Joe. Issue 2 is pretty much done. I just have to get it. It's all the lettering, the story pages are done. I just have to get the rest of it formatted. And issue 1 is going to be coming on to Kickstarter tentatively or hopefully by on May 1st.
Hell yeah. And of course, am Phil Leon, colorist, sometimes editor, sometimes pre press. Dabble a little bit here and there, but my main job is as a colorist. And oh god, juggling the buttons, man. So you see some stuff. We got some stuff here that me and Warren worked on for the series. Here's your cover A?
Yeah, that's cover A right there, or the standard cover. That's on the one that's going to be on the everyday book.
Then we have the Firefly homage.
Yeah, Firefly was a huge influence on me on my writing, and so I wanted to do a Firefly ode the cover. Hey, Max.
And then there's Max, the proud sponsor of the Zen Den.
Yeah.
And owner, writer, all around get it done guy for Atrocity Press with such hits as Mary Machine Gun, Human Hunters, Ninja Bimbos versus Zombies from Deep Space, and now coming soon, coming soon, Dark America.
Mm-hmm.
Currently
on
live
Kickstarter
on
now.
Kickstarter.
On Kickstarter now. Oh, here now I got to rearrange. Ooh.
Figured I'd stop by for a little bit, say hi. Haven't seen Will Warren in a bit.
Yeah, I've been hiding.
Been hiding. You've been sick. You had a bit of a cold or something.
Sinus infection. Still plugged up. You probably hear me blowing my nose tonight.
Nah, that's okay. We'll forgive you, man. So how's the campaign going, man?
It's good. We got 72 backers and we're at like $2,600.
Oh,
so
nice.
It's chugging ladder along. I'm happy.
Cool, man. I know you got it pulled up on one of your screens. You ought to bring it up in here and let people see the goodies, man.
There it is.
Oh yeah. Oops, hold on. Come on, damn it. There we go. So tell everybody what Dark America's about, man.
It's about Hazel, one of the nuns that was captured by the Cardinal O'Grady, the one that Mary helped kill the Cardinal. She's wanted by the police and the church, and she escapes to Amsterdam, and kind of lives in a low rent apartment with her friend Nika, who works at a sex club, and she ends up getting taken over mentally by some succubi who cause her death. Uh, and Hazel has to watch the whole thing. And then she fights these succubi and realizes that she's out of her league. She's got to call Mary for help.
Mary to the rescue.
Yeah.
And this is starting a new arc for Mary, right?
Yes, correct. It's the new arc for Mary Machine Gun. It'll be a three issue arc. So it'll be 5, 6, and 7. And we should have it finished by the end of the year, the whole arc. So it should be pretty cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh yeah, you guys got plenty on the burner, getting ready to go out there now, right?
Oh yeah, we've got like 5 books that are coming out.
That are done, if I remember right.
Yeah, that are completely done.
Completely done. So when they go up on the campaigns, man, just know that those books are they're ready to go as soon as you are.
Yep, gotta get the Kickstarters ran, really.
Yeah, they're only letting you run one at a time right now?
You don't want to run multiple at a time. You end up splitting your audience and stuff.
Yeah. Plus, oh man, that's a lot of work on you guys.
Yeah, it would be.
Doing all those at one time. Yeah. Oh, hey, we got Art Victim. What's up, Art? Hey, if you're drawing tonight, Art, man, let me know. You can come on and draw with us, dude. And oh, hey, hail nerds and pendejos. Hail and sleet and rain. All those
Hey, pendejos.
No, man, don't say that. Yeah, man, I wasn't looking at that thing on his face, man. I wasn't looking at that thing on your face, man. Don't look at Strawberry, man.
Yeah, but we've got all sorts of cool covers on this one. We got Fern Cord's cover A. We got Mariah Benez's cover.
Nice.
We got Fabio Simeo's cover, which is really popular.
Yeah, it seems like.
Jason Doobie's cover.
I like the Doobie cover, man.
Me too. And then Greg Bo Watson's cover. And then we've got our topless covers here by Greg Bo and Fabio.
Oh man, cover my eyes.
Those gets all these prints. When it hits $4,000, all these prints get opened up. Then we've got our combo packs. All sorts of catch-ups and calendars and our stretch goals with all the cards of the different succubus.
The succubi.
Got the bookmark.
That's cool.
Sticker.
Stickers.
Poker chip.
Poker chip. Poker chip.
Yeah, but it's already ready. Just running the Kickstarter.
It's already ready and waiting for you to get your copies or other various things, because you guys have add-ons, right, where they can pick all the different goodies they want.
Yeah, we got a ton of add-ons. We got 100 add-ons. It's like we don't have enough space to have all of our digital add-ons, so like we have to kind of point people towards the website. Just go pick them up there.
Yeah, I picked up the Fabio cover and the Maria Benes, and I clicked on the Maria Benes one, and it took me a bit to go through and find the Fabio cover. I was like, I almost got like Mary Machine Gun 1, and I was like, oh, wait a minute. I'm getting the right one.
Yeah, they're all enough. They're not the I don't like the way that Kickstarter doesn't let you order your own stuff. They put it in order of like cheapest to most expensive.
Yeah, because it would be better to have the Dark America covers first.
Exactly.
And then all the other,
So that doesn't depend on like a user setting where they can set it to see.
No, it's just like, here's the cheapest stuff, and then it moves up and moves along.
I think this is the
They're $15, so they're kind of in the middle.
And all those items, that had to be fun for Johnny. I think this is the first one he threw together for you
Yeah, all
guys,
by
right?
himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, did it all by himself.
Well, with a little Photoshop help.
Yeah.
They need to
Yeah,
come up
but
with
he-
a way where you could transfer info. From
Yeah, if you
one
could transfer
web page.
Yeah.
your add-ons, that'd be great.
Yeah, everybody's talked about that for a while. You hear this Kickstarter? That and the surveys. Quit calling them surveys.
Really, I mean, just
Call
be like,
them. Call them. Do you want your book? Give us all the information so we can send it.
I'm surprised they don't collect it like in your profile. So you do a donate, and then it autofills all the stuff. Where like
Yeah.
you know,
or at least like allow you, like, don't call it a survey. Be like, Atrocity Press needs your mailing address. That's all you got to say.
You want your book? We need to know where to send it.
I mean, you say, here's a Kickstarter survey, and everyone's like, I'm not going to do a no
Taking a
questionnaire
survey.
over
Yeah.
Kickstarters and how the system works.
Yeah. It reminds me of that bad skit on what was it on Animaniacs? Would you like to take a survey?
Yeah.
Our victim says, yes, Warren, it needs to collect addresses instant.
yeah,
He concurs.
I agree. I got my page almost done. I gotta just do all the typing part, which is a pain.
The fun
in the ass.
part.
Yeah. I was telling Phil it's easier to draw a 100-page comic book than try to fill out stuff about myself in the comic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've always I hate writing up bios, man. It's like you can write it. Don't make me write about myself, man.
I put a wannabe writer and moderate artist.
So yeah, you know what you should do, Max?
Sad.
You should put the link for your Kickstarter in the comments, man.
Oh, yeah, I guess I could do that.
So those wonderful people watching can get in on some good comic stuff.
See how it works when I do it.
I think you can do it straight from the room.
It won't let me do it. I'm not on the whatever thing.
You're not in the editor area.
Yeah, over here the comments it just has a search bar for on mine. It doesn't have a place I can comment.
Oh, it
But
doesn't
it's
give
okay.
you.
I've got the Facebook pulled up on my iPad and
Oh yeah.
the YouTube pulled up on my phone, so I can just comment on those.
Yeah. Do you have a link to send anybody to? I can just pop it in there, man. If you
Yeah, I
like.
just said I dropped the link in the chat. Or in
Let me put my link in the private chat.
Yeah. That will work.
That was one.
Bam. Oh. It won't let me talk in the private chat either.
What?
Weird.
All right.
Oh, okay. I can type it directly to you, Phil.
Right. I was going to say, does this send it and like open up that private chat if I do it that way?
Yeah, here. It's
I
not
mean-
like in StreamYard where the private chat is for everybody. It's like I have to select it.
Yeah, there's an individual
Yeah.
private chat for everybody, and then there's like the open room
Yeah.
private chat. Which is kind of nice because you can like communicate directly with people on the panel or whatever, but it's just kind of a pain in the ass if you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
be like, "Hey, we need to get rid of this dude,"
Mm.
and then that person won't see it. Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
There you
Damn it, we're artists, Jim, not technicians.
go.
There we go. Let me grab that. And go back over to.
The Facebook keeps freezing up. I wonder why. Oh well, Facebook sucks anyways.
What's wrong with your Facebook now, man?
No, I'm trying to watch the video on Facebook on my iPad and it keeps freezing. So hopefully that's just me not happening to everybody else on Facebook.
So what this looks familiar. This is scene.
This is the scene from issue 3. U-Turn and Marv are offering air support while Sig and Joe are in the train doing the heist. And as all heists do, all hell breaks loose.
Oh yeah, it's gotta happen.
They get chased by these two dab drones. They're like little
Dab
fighter jets. They're fighter jets made by the Dab Corporation. There's one right here getting tore up by the bird. And this part, they get attacked by one of the waste cans birds in this area. It's kind of rules over the whole area type kind of deal. Big old Tweety vulture looking thing. And now is the part where they're going to U-Turn and Marv have to get away from it. Now, this scene was originally only like 4 pages long, but I was not satisfied at all with how the pages were, with the layouts. I was really not happy. So I went through and redid most of the fight scene between Sig and Joe and the dab drones. And then I would redid this chase scene with air fight, and it ended up going from like 5 pages to 15.
So what happens with you guys?
Yeah, originally it was 42 pages for issue 3. Now it's 55. So, but
that's just more goodness for them to read, man.
I'm really happy with how like this scene turned out. If you can kind of tell what's going on here, and then this page is going to look really awesome. Like a waterfall kind of plane coming off of the waterfall and the bird chasing them.
Oh,
And
cool.
then this scene, I'm real happy with how the composition turned out on this one. The
Dude,
air
I
fight
always love
scene
your
is
page
really
layouts,
happy.
though, man. You're real creative with it, man.
Oh, thank you. It's a lot of studying and trying to get that composition down, trying to make it as interesting as possible.
Get the golden ratio going on and stuff.
Actually, I need
So
to show
what books
up.
do you read to kind of get your layout creativity sparked?
I like Sean Gordon Murphy. He
Mhm.
has some amazing composition, some amazing layouts. I do a lot of I've been reading Berserk and studying
Yeah.
his pages. One Punch Man, probably his name is was it Murata? I know I pronounced his name wrong, but
sorry.
he's probably one of the best action artists in the industry, in my opinion. And I'll also look over some Joe Mad compositions. I really like his stuff. There's a manga I'm reading called Sakamoto Days, and the action scenes in that are just fucking amazing. And a lot of manga, because manga artists really have a good energy and flow, and a lot of the 90s, early 2000s indies like
Yep.
Joe Mad, Herberto Ramos, Carlos Spaccio, all those guys had really stylized and awesome compositions. So I go through and read a lot of stuff like that.
So how do you know which, like with that big waterfall and everything? That's a really cool set piece. I mean, how do you know how you want to present it?
it's
And it's just
that's a
something
good.
you see off a movie clip that you kind of see in your head, just a picture. I mean,
Sometimes it's in my playing in my head like a movie. Like I'm actually seeing it in a full action scene,
hmm
and then sometimes like this waterfall scene here just kind of came out of just kind of playing around and kind of loosely scribbling on the page, and then it kind of built as it went. I was like, okay, that would look cool, and then I have some photographs from a waterfall in Oregon, and this was
okay,
kind of the angle that I had the photograph on, so I was using that too. But some of this stuff just sort of comes into my head, like what would look cool, movie scenes, stuff like that.
yeah, that's kind of how we do it too. Like Fernando does a lot of his stuff uh, like very much like a film. He's got really good control of the camera and everything. He knows where to place it to make it have the most impact and everything. He's pretty good at doing that stuff. So I always wonder how people come up with that because I was never a cinematographer. So
I'll show you guys a scene that I'm super super happy with how it all came out. This is part more of the chase scene, and they're going up along the side of this ridge, and then I'm going to change this panel because I don't like the angle on this, and it takes up too much space. But essentially, he hits the air brakes, and then as they're going up, they flip upside down, which leads to this two-page spread, which is probably one of my most favorite ones I've ever done yet,
so far, yeah.
capturing this angle here. And then this action sequence here, I'm extremely proud of the plane upside down. And then I used the exploding dab drone plane to illustrate like where the action's at. So they're flipping around. The guy falling behind is going faster, so he moves over to here. You see the plane, and then bam behind him, kind of like how it would be done in a movie, or at least how I
hmm
think it would. Then he's shooting at him, and then click, they run out of ammo. So
A lot of
Hate it when that
bullets.
happens. That Max.
but yeah, I'm extremely happy with how these pages are turning out.
It looks good, man. So have you got the first one has been delivered and everything, or
I got tracking numbers on the order, so I should have in the next 2 weeks. Everything's been shipped out, so I got 25 of each variant,
cool?
25 of a sketch cover, and then 75 of the main. And
Is
then
that just one, or is that one and two?
just one right now. I'm going to get two formatted here after I get the Kickstarter all set up, approved, and then the preview page going. Then I'm going to start
Yep.
working on formatting issue 2.
Cool.
That'll be part of my selling pitch too. Is like, hey, not only is issue 1 done and ready to ship, issue two is
almost
also
ready.
ready. Yeah.
No shortage of Sig and Joe.
I'm hoping to have 3 done and to my letterer Max Weston by the time the Kickstarter for issue 2 is going, and then hopefully 4 will be done by the end of the year. But that's barring life and
Yeah.
you I injure my hand, I don't draw for a week, or like recently I was going to be working more on this, but then I ended up planning out a 21-page short with Santa Claus fighting this giant zombie snowman. So who knows where you get sidetracked.
Yeah. There's always a new project that's going to be biting at your heels. Something you want to do.
Yep.
Is he gonna fight Scuzzlebutt, man?
No, this whole I imagine like this fungus like infecting Christmas North Pole, and then whoever gets infected by it turns ravenous. So it's like Santa with this big old flaming battle axe, and he's got an eye all missing, bandaged up, and there's Frosty. Now Frosty's like 15 feet tall with like claw hands, and then he has to fight him. And it all came from just a drawing that I made of a battle-torn Santa Claus. Now I have a 21-page short story.
That's cool, man. I like it.
Yeah. Hell to the yeah.
21's enough pages for a comic book.
Yeah. I was only going to do like 8, but it ended up being 21, so.
Well, what's the
Yeah,
other
you know how
one?
difficult it was to do only 8 pages when we did that Paisley Goblin thing? I had to cut a bunch of stuff down, and
That was, yeah, I almost wish we had more.
And you're also working on a new one, right?
Yeah, I've got The Day the Realm Stood Still, which is a sci-fi swords and sorcery fantasy story. It's
oh
essentially
yeah, you are doing that. I forgot about that
yeah.
one.
I've got issue 1, the art done, and I have a 12-page preview that's going to be in the Kickstarter PDF. So when you get the Kickstarter, if you just want to get the digital, you're going to get issue 1. You're going to get a special variant cover that's just for the PDF. It's not going to be printed. It's only going to be in the PDF. And you're also going to get PDFs or PDFs of the other covers. It's going to be like a nice super package for anyone who. And if you get anything you get in the Kickstarter, you get the PDFs. So
Cool.
so if you buy the book, you get the PDF. If you just
Yeah,
want
that's
the
how we
PDF,
do it too.
Yeah. But yeah, that one I have issue 1 done of 2, but honestly, I want to get 3 and 4 of Sig and Joe done. So then that way I have a full arc. I have something I can show to AP. I have a whole, a trades worth, and then from there I can work on finishing the Realm and Santa and stuff along those lines.
So Sig and Joe, does it have an end, or is it just kind of an ongoing series?
I have an end planned in my head, but I don't know how long it would take to get there. I have multiple ventures, and I know where it's going to go, but I don't know how long it's going to take to get there.
Yeah.
But I know where it all ends up, and I've got the next arc is going to introduce a bunch of new characters, and I'm excited to start it because you always, I don't know if you ever do this, Max, but like as you're going along and you get better, you start looking back at your first stuff, and you're like,
And you're like, yeah.
I really wish I'd set this up better, or I did this, or now it's like when I start that next arc, it's going to be like, oh, okay, now I know what I'm doing. I'm going to plan this out a little bit better, have a little bit better story flow, more character development.
Yeah, my writing gets a little better, but I mean, really, the main type of stuff that happens, like that happened with Fernando and Mary Machine Gun. Like, if you look at the first book of Mary Machine Gun compared to book 4, you can tell that he had gotten much better and had fallen into his style. He finally determined his style, and now we've got it all worked out to where Fernando's got his own little style that he's working with, and it's good. I mean, he's like, I wish I could just redraw that stuff, and I'm like, nope. We're moving forward.
I fight it all the time. I fight restarting all the time. Yeah, I remember I asked you on issue 4, I think it was. I was like, did you get a new artist? Because he had proved so much from 1, it was almost hard to recognize it.
Yeah. He got better at doing facial expressions and making one of the hard things is when you're doing comics is like to make the pose look like the body has weight.
Yeah.
Instead of just kind of floating, like if they're jumping, a lot of that stuff just kind of looks like they're just floating in the middle of the air. But like having them, just have that little bit of angle to the shoulders and the hips, it gives the body weight inside of the piece, and it makes it actually look so much better. And Fernando's got that nailed down now.
Yeah. It's always fun to watch an artist grow as a series goes along, too.
Oh yeah. I'm sure he'll continue his evolution. As time goes on, our artists are always evolving into new stuff, and his style will change, and we'll see where it goes. But as of right now, it's he's still damn good at everything that he does. He's just getting better at drawing people. You
Yeah.
know.
I think we need to do this more often, Warren.
What's that?
Make Max host while we can work on stuff.
Max does a
actually
good job of
getting
keeping the conversation going.
I'm actually getting stuff done for a change. Well, don't stop now, Max.
Gotta smoke some weed too, man.
Can't walk and chew bubble gum at the same time.
I'm gonna be choking.
Hey, what's up, Pete? We got Pete in the chat.
Oh, yeah, so
Hey,
let me check the
alright.
chat.
And
Vic Medina's in chat.
Thank you. What's up, Vic?
Now we'll pull them up. Let's see. Art Victim. Facebook videos are glitchy in his opinion. Don't like the platform. Today I had to physically search Max to get the Kickstarter link. Facebook limits who they see badly. Damn
Yeah.
it, Facebook.
I streamed to Twitter, and that was weird too.
There's Pete. Petey Pete. Oh,
Driving home from work.
and Vic. Good to see
I
Vic.
wonder how busy Pete was yesterday for Valentine's Day at the OG, man.
Oh,
It's got to be busy as shit.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
You mean the Hallmark created holiday?
Today's 50% off chocolate day.
Oh, that's the best one.
Cheap chocolate and flowers today. I wanted to draw a picture of Sick and Joe beating the shit out of a Cupid, but I refrained from doing it.
That's okay. Back home, we used to have the there'd always be one club in particular where it'd be the anti Valentine's Day,
party, yeah.
yeah, where a bunch of bands we'd all be out there playing and shit. Yeah. It's always a fun time.
Anti-Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day extravaganza.
I mean, I guess the candy company's got to make money too, man.
Spoken like a true lonely spirit.
Can't be hating on the Hallmark anymore, Phil, because Hallmark is headquartered here in Kansas City.
Oh shit! Am I going to
Yeah.
get canceled?
Send some Cupids after you.
Mm.
They'll make you star in a horrible Hallmark movie.
I ain't
All
gonna
guys in
complain
Hallmark
they-
movies are the same.
I ain't gonna complain if they send me candy, man.
Sassy rich city girl heading out to the country, running into that old flame in high school who now
Yeah,
makes glass or
yeah.
teaches
Some
orphans.
sort of artistic crap.
Yeah.
Then her ex-boyfriend from the city comes and tracks her down, and he's a real dick.
But the family loves the boyfriend from the ex from the city, and they don't like the country. Yeah, it's a whole thing.
It's like the same script, or it's like a Mad Lib almost for scripts.
Yeah, they just swap out actors who are not famous anymore.
My mom used to watch that shit all the time when I was living at her house like 20, 30 years ago, back when I was still a teenager. She'd watch all that Hallmark Channel shit, and I'm just like, God damn. Like, everything she watched was all the same. She used to watch that, and like Matlock. And,
Oh, I've seen a lot of Matlock. Yeah.
Murder,
Walker,
She Wrote.
Stranger.
All those mystery shows. She was into that when I was growing up. I mean, when I was real little, she was into all the soap operas and stuff like that. But then she got into mystery shows and reading mystery books. And
Yeah, my mom was the same, but just add in between there all the damn daytime talk shows, man.
my
Oh
mom
yeah,
never really got into the daytime talk
Like
show thing.
Donahue and shit like
Oprah.
that.
Ex-wife's dad was really into the daytime talk shows. He used to love those things. Jerry Springer was his favorite.
No,
Oh,
she didn't get into that stuff. She got into like what was it at the time? Donahue and what's his name? What's his
Geraldo.
name? He's always
Geraldo.
no, yeah, well maybe him too, but the dude he was always exercising the frizzy hair. Richard
Richard Simmons.
Richard Simmons, yeah. Well, that was
He
crazy.
had a talk show?
Well, it was like kind of a talk show mixed with like
An exercise show?
dancer size shit or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. I never saw it. Someone was asking if I saw some show that was like, yeah, it came out in like 2004. I was like, sorry, I was at war.
Let's see what we got in the chat. We got Art Victim. Like, baby, let's go. Tomorrow I'll spend twice as much and we'll skip the crowds. Let's see. Vic, can we see Phil is coloring?
Yeah, what do you
Am
call
I
it?
coloring, man?
Yeah, don't be shy,
I don't
Phil.
know what you're doing.
I didn't. I thought you were pulling all the levers, man.
No, I just set it all up.
Okay, let's. I didn't want to do that though. Hold on. How's that work? Okay, there we go. Let me zoom out. This is a piece from a old school bad girl, probably from early '60s, called Modesty Blaze. She was like a 007 secret agent kind of person, and I just ran across this Goran Parlov. He's done lots of work on stuff. He worked on a Punisher, Maximus run, or Max or X or whatever the heck it was.
Max.
But I saw it and I thought this would be cool to work on, kind of noir flavor. I'm just finishing up the last little bits over here. I might do a little more rendering, but I don't know. I kind of like it the way it is so far. So we will see. I can always go back in and do more rendering.
He says the one channel his mom has on all day during the week is Matlock, the Waltons, Bonanza, Gunsmoke, Adam 12, MASH, and Andy Griffith.
Oh my God, I forgot
Oh,
about some
yeah.
of those. Oh my God, yeah. Adam 12. One Adam 12. One Adam 12.
Our victim says his mom was into Magnum PI.
Oh God, yeah, that too.
Yeah, our victim. I always make Pete or Warren. I'm like, Warren, put up your screen. Victor Medina says, sweet colors, man.
Oh, thanks. Thank you, good sir. Vic, and anybody, if anybody's not seen Vic Medina's work,
It's just good stuff, man.
or Art, or Pete, man, make sure to check out their stuff, man.
One of these days we need to get Vic on a cover for an Atrocity Press thing, but I just haven't gotten around to ask him yet.
Yeah, well, there you go. You just did.
Wow. We've got a lot of stuff to do, but we do have 5 books coming out, so I mean, if he's got
It's always
time.
good to plan ahead. You know how that goes, man.
I mean, you have pretty much the pick of the litter, because we've got Ninja Bimbo, or we got Human Hunters 5, Ninja Bimbos 4, and then Lady Blasphemy, all coming out in the same next few months.
And then he
You got
said
Love and
something.
Madness next, and well, that's done. No, that whole
He
thing's
said
ready to
something
go.
about maybe Neo Tokyo sometime in the near future.
Yeah, I've been kind of toying around with writing some different things about it. I'm gonna retool it and tell the story in a different way. But yeah, I've just been writing kind of. I haven't written any scripts or anything. I've just been kind of writing out story beats and stuff like that, trying to then I'll figure out how they all go together.
Right.
Just like that'd be cool. Well, that'd be cool too.
Do you make sure to like write down little footnotes so you don't forget when you think of that stuff?
Yeah, I have a notebook, like a notepad file that I use that I just kind of use as my notebook.
Right. Fix that up a little bit. So I heard the Madam Web movie is not that good at all. Man.
You know what I haven't heard?
What's that?
Anything? You know what I haven't heard? Anything good about the Madam Web movie?
I know it's like universally panned. It seems at this point, man.
It's healing the division in the community because everyone's getting together and said, "Yeah, we all agree this sucks." And a movie with that many beautiful actresses, talented actresses in it, you'd think they'd be able to pull something off.
Damn, I thought your mic was isolated now, Max.
My keyboard's right underneath it.
Oh, is it? All right, that explains it. It's like you got that way. You put it on a swing arm now.
Yeah,
right?
I can move the swing arm out closer to my face if I wanted to, but I usually don't type that much when I'm.
You type so much faster than me. If it was me, it'd been like type, type,
Mhm.
type, 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 type.
I used to type 127 words a minute. I was like, I remember when I first went into high school and we were taking typing class, and I was just like crushing it, and my teacher's all like, you go to these competitions, and I'm like, fuck that, I'm not gonna compete with them. Take typing tests against each other. Screw that, I don't want to do it. Like, she said, but you'll win every single one of them, just without even trying. I'm like, I don't care. But I was really good at typing because I was good at coding. So, coding isn't typing really words. It's just typing letters and operands and stuff like that. So you actually got better at actual typing instead of just muscle memory for typing words.
Yeah, I took type in high school. I took typing in medical assistant school, and every time it was just I barely passed.
Our typing class in high school, actually, we use fucking typewriters, man.
Oh wow!
Like electric typewriters.
Yeah, that's what we had.
We didn't have computers to use. We used electric typewriters.
It was old school. Clack, 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 clack. That's all you heard in the
Yep.
classroom. And that was my favorite time because we had a gym or a football coach that taught it, and he gave no craps outside of just get it done. So that was usually my class. It's like, I need the bathroom pass, and I'd go sneak off and smoke in the bathroom. Smoking in the boys' room. And he never gave me shit about it. I know he knew. I know he had to know that I was going in there having a cigarette.
Yeah, I was pretty good at typing. Always have been, but I started typing when I was like 5. So
Oh, jeez. Now I had one of those little. I got one from my parents. That was the little like the plastic typewriter, you know.
mhm.
Oh yeah.
I had one of those, but that was about it.
Remember when they actually had like word processors, like machines? It wasn't just like Word.
Right, where it was like, it was made for writing on or whatever
Mhm.
specifically. Yeah, I remember seeing those units. They're like all in one units or something, weren't they?
Yep.
Oh, Vic says on his way home, try to join you guys, but people don't know how to drive with snow on the road.
No.
Oh, hell
SoCal
no.
drivers, rain or snow, they freak out. Yeah, Southern Cal. Yeah,
They
no shit. You
freak
guys
out
are getting
here, and
snow,
we're used to it.
snow in Southern Cal. Damn, man, that's crazy shit there.
Wonder
We've
how
been
cold it
avoiding
is in
that,
Monterey.
Max. We've been avoiding that. Everybody else has been getting shit, man. East
I
Coast
know.
is getting hit.
It's been like 60 degrees here.
Back back home, Midwest is getting hit. But yeah, it's just kind of flowing right over us, man.
It's
Good
been
jet
60
skiing.
degrees the last 3 days.
Yeah. Well, we're supposed to be getting colder. I think I
Yeah.
saw. Like I think tomorrow we're only getting in the 30s, and that's only for like a day or two. Then back up into the 50s. So God, people are going to be getting sick here. It's definitely going to be happening with all this up and down temperature, man.
Yeah, so more information came out about the shooting in the Kansas City Super Bowl party thing. It was just based on 2 guys starting to fight with each other. It wasn't anyone like trying to do a mass shooting or anything.
So what? All the people that got hurt were just bystanders that caught
Yeah.
strays or whatever.
Yeah.
Jesus,
I
man.
mean, there's a million people in one location. I mean, people are going to get pissed off. And I mean, the first year it happened and nothing happened, I was actually surprised. Like the first year we won the Super Bowl and had the big parade, there was like no shootings, no anything really. And I was surprised. And the second time, there was like, I don't remember if it was the championship one or whatever, but someone like drove their car through a bunch of people or something.
Oh jeez.
But that ended up being like because the police were chasing somebody and they just kind of drove into the path of the parade because they're trying to get away. It wasn't like somebody trying to run over a whole bunch of people intentionally, you know? It was just stupid shit. People are dumb.
Oh, damn humans.
But the dudes that were started firing at people, they got tackled quick as shit. People beat their ass.
What, this last time here?
Yeah, I think in Kansas City, people knocked them, like, people tackled them, kicking the shit out of these dudes that were
I
shooting at
didn't
each
hear
other.
that part. Last I heard,
Yeah.
though, is that they were still. I think they said they had 2 people, and they're looking like there might have been more involved or some shit.
Yeah.
I watched the video of them beating that guy's ass. I was like, you just won yourself season tickets.
I did not end up seeing that. That probably just came out today. Then I imagine.
I think it was yesterday.
Yeah, it tripped me out, man. I hit up Johnny in a message, didn't hear back from him. Then I saw over on his page, I saw a picture of them down in that mess. I was like, oh shit! I hope he wasn't in the middle of that shit. But I
It
guess he
happened
was.
like in Union Station or something.
I think they said on the west side of the building or some shit like
Yeah.
that.
I mean, it was at Union Station. It wasn't inside the building. It was at Union Station, inside the perimeter.
Yeah, because that's weird. Because I thought they said they were having people shelter inside Union Station. So I don't know. Yeah, it was outside on the west side, and I guess they had people sheltering inside of the building.
There ain't nowhere to hide in Union Station, man. That place is just a big open building.
Oh no, I still got to see it yet, man. Looks cool from the outside. I'm telling you, when it warms up, man, I just got to do a cruise around the city and just check shit out.
Yeah, you got to get out more, man.
Outside is overrated.
That is true.
I went outside. It was all peoply. I don't recommend it. Where's my layer? Need my damn layer.
How long do you work on character design, Warren? Like before you actually commit?
When I first started, I was designing as I went, which is a terrible way to do it. The For the realm, I did all of the main speaking characters and the villain beforehand. Drew them in like a front, side, and back pose.
Yeah.
Drew all their weapons, their accessories, and then I'm going to do even more before I do the next arc of Sig and Joe. I'm going to do character sheets of all the new characters and get everything kind of figured out, so that way I'm not doing as much design on the go. Because nothing worse than having to go back
Change
to page
everything.
5,
Yeah.
to make sure that, oh shit, this guy has a utility belt. Damn it! I had to go back and put utility belts on all the pages that I didn't.
Yeah. That's what I say. It's good to have your character sheets, man. A 3-point turnaround if you can.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Especially if you got anybody else helping you with, working on it with you. Keeps everybody so they don't miss stuff.
I didn't do a lot of the normal prep stuff that they advise you to do, and I now understand why you need.
Why do they advise you to do it?
Yeah. Now I get it. It's like,
and some of it, since you're doing the writing and all the art, some of that you can get away with because you already know it's all you doing it.
Yeah.
But I mean, if like you do something like put a pouch on somebody's leg just for aesthetics, or you need them to have a pouch to carry something in, you've got to go back and put that on every one of their legs that's in the panels beforehand. So that's why you want to make sure you get your character design figured out.
Man, I've ran into that in comics even as a colorist because, well, I do other art too, just not as much now doing colors, but there's been plenty of times it's like, hey, this dude's missing a finger or a medallion that was just there in the other freaking panel. Instead of just getting hold of the other person, sending it back, having them do that, it's like, I'll do it. If you don't like it or anybody that has a problem with it, I won't. But, I never heard an issue
Yeah,
with
Johnny's
it.
our continuity guy. He's really good at fucking catching that stuff.
Well, when I'm sitting here zoomed in looking at this for so long at a time, you start catching that shit,
Well, I forgot on this, and even issue 3 here, Marv, when he gets into the gunner pit or gunner seat of the plane, he puts a harness on, like snaps on like the racing belt, and then I forgot to draw it in every panel afterwards. So now I have to go back, and I made it black, so that way it's really easy to draw it in. Yeah, if you're not careful and you get too far ahead of yourself, yeah, you can end up causing yourself a lot more work. But that's how you learn.
Yeah.
My part's pretty easy. I mean, I just write down like what I call them. Wouldn't it be cool ifs? And just kind of write down different things like, wouldn't it be cool if this happened? And then I take those and then I kind of create an outline based off of these wouldn't it be cool if things. And
doing like improv, man, like da 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 and da 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 and
yeah, and then we take the I just said it. What the hell was it?
that one thing.
the list of stuff.
A list of events.
Outline your outline.
Outline, yeah, the outline. We take the outline, and the outlines basically we try to create 24 items or however many pages we're going to have, and then we create each outline item bullet point becomes a page. That way we know how many pages we're going to have and how many pages we need for each thing, and instead of getting to a fight scene and being like, okay, well, I gotta fill 6 pages with a fight scene, what do I do?
Only 6 pages of fight scene. You don't want to do the Tyler's.
Because I've done that before with like
40
Fernando. I'll be
How
like,
many pages was that for
it was
his?
like 95 pages.
Was
or
it
something.
that? Damn,
Yeah,
Jesus,
like a 95 page fight scene or something.
He was going all. He's going
Dragon
all.
Ball shit.
He was going all. What's that director's name? Not Abrams. The other one that likes explosions and
Oh,
fights.
Michael Bay.
Yeah, going all Michael Bay on it.
Hot chick explosion. I think it's harder to do the compositions on non-action scenes, like trying to figure out good and compelling angles in a conversation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
talking head
Yeah.
scenes. Yeah, you got to make that interesting. There's different ways, different camera angles, over the shoulder, back.
I like doing the zoom out
Yeah,
where it's like the camera's sitting on a shelf and you see like a close up of like a chess piece. Or I have one in issue 1 where it's like a lizard on a rock, like shooting its tongue out like a frog to get this dragonfly, and in the background the characters are talking. So, and they're like way like off in the distance.
Yeah, it's you gotta get creative with it when you're doing that type of stuff. I mean, and it could be cool to be used as like a set in the scene type page or panel.
Yeah.
Like if they're okay, you set the scene. They're in the desert. Or they're in the rainforest or wherever they're at. Our victim, yes, I'm the one that did the D&D stock character sheets that I was talking about on Larry's show.
Now on the Larry Show.
Oh, so you do out like the full character sheets, like strengths, weaknesses.
Yeah,
Points.
we'll
Yeah,
do those.
That's cool.
Let's go.
Use the kitty and make Marvel Universe style pages for their own heroes and villains. Yeah, we used to do that. Yeah, that was a rad idea. I mean, well, we've been playing D&D forever, so we decided like we really got into it when we got it in the Ninja Bimbos books, because we wanted to know which bimbo was faster than which other one, how they ranked in strength with each other, and stuff like that. So we created D&D character sheets for them.
All right. I think I got background. Almost. This. I want to figure this out here. You know what? I think this is going to be a window. It's old schooly. They used to do those round windows
Yep.
for reasons.
Art Deco things.
I mean, that's the only thing that makes sense. It's round unless it's a big globe light, but there's not enough lighting on everything over here to like signify that. So yeah, I'm going to go with window.
Art Victim, you want the link?
Yeah, I said something about that earlier. I never heard back.
Yeah. I was asking if he wants the link. He's still in the chat, so.
He's usually got a bunch of goodies to show off.
Yep.
Find out. Okay, what was I using? This. Is this it? I think this is it. Oh, there it is. No, it's not. Phil, you big dummy.
One across your lip.
Alright, I need that. Reverse that. I don't know.
I can't dance.
I can't name. Let me go ahead and get some darkness around that. And then throw a little bit of glow in there. Lighten it just a little bit. Let me grab some of that color up from down here. All right, let's see how that looks. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. You know what? I'll do a little blending magic here. Yeah, something like that. All right.
Art Victim, just Art Victim on you on Facebook, or
Yeah.
all one word, or
I think so.
okay, I see it. Follow message.
Let's take a look back. Oh yeah. One thing I want to do is end up adding darker. It didn't start out as quite as night as I ended up being, man. So I really need to darken in that sky more.
Yeah. Don't want to like.
I mean, it
Too much
was even
done.
lighter than that because it was almost daytime. Because initially it was like, here's one of the benefits of using freaking layers, man. See, I had it originally like that because I was experimenting with that new brush and stuff. But I started out there, so as I worked my way down, I'm like, no, we need to go darker with that, and I still need to go darker. I'll throw a light to dark gradient over the top and blend it in. Man, that should do the trick. I'm going to right now, though. I'm gonna get the rest of this little bits and pieces done. I still need to throw in on the guns and the lingerie. Yeah, it sucks when you got the baddies chase you when you're all chilling at home. You got to
Yeah.
bust out of your house with skivvies and shit. I'm sure nobody is complaining about that. Hey, holy crap! It's
You
the
got it.
rare sighting of Art Victim.
That's
Hello,
what rare
Arthur.
lately. Yeah.
What's going on?
Not much, man. I just got home from work a little bit ago. I had to soundproof the room before I could go live, so I don't wake up the roomies. You know.
Have you been
Yeah.
being a victim of art lately?
You know, Art threw me in the van and took off. So yeah, art victims, aren't we all?
Mm.
It said, "Here's the candy. Let's roll."
Here's the Copic markers. Come on.
Yep. Dude, I realized a long time ago I'm addicted. I'm just straight addicted, and it's all right.
I think I think we all get addicted to the creative process, man.
Yeah.
I mean, just like music, I haven't done it for a bit, but I've been getting the itch again. So, I mean,
Yeah.
That thin line between passion and obsession.
Yeah.
Right. Right. And then it's a hard road, So I went down it, and sometimes you realize you end up at a cliff, But where do you go? You're just gonna, you either go back or
no, you do. You do like McFarlane says. You just back up a few feet, go running, and just jump
you just gotta jump into it. Yeah.
instead of looking over the edge to see if there's any of those safety nets and shit.
Right.
Basically, he's just saying you got to do it. You just got to dive in and do it. Is what basically that boils down to.
I
I'm a
went this
firm
far.
believer of that.
Yeah. I went this far. What else do I got? Gotta run what I brung.
Done messed up, Aaron.
Hey, Aaron. That is a good skit. Although YouTube will throw up like these long, find like 3-hour clips that I think Comedy Central does. That's the Key and Peele or skits.
Yeah.
And I love seeing this come.
I haven't seen it in a long time.
Me neither. Well, occasionally, like I said, if I see them pop up in the YouTube suggestions, I might click and watch for a minute. But I've seen a lot of them already, a lot of times.
Yeah.
Same with like Chappelle. Love Chappelle skits, but I think I've seen them all. Like
Oh yeah. I mean, I've seen
times.
Chappelle Show over and over and over again. That was one of the big things that we watched when we were deployed was Chappelle Show. One of the things I watched a lot of, because I bought all the DVDs for it, was Penn and Teller's Bullshit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I watched those over and over and over again. I love Penn and Teller, man. I think those guys are hilarious.
Oh,
I'll get those clips from that show they were doing where it's like, was it Fool Penn and Teller?
Yeah, Fool Us or whatever
Yeah.
it was. Yeah.
yeah. Well, is that the? Yeah, that's the one they've got going now, right? Isn't it the Magic?
I don't know if it's
Magic
still on or
Act
not,
stuff.
but
I think it is.
I haven't had cable in a couple years, so I don't
yeah,
know.
I haven't had cable in 20 years. So.
Yeah.
Cable, what's that? You old man.
They hook it up to cable.
Cable, I saw that comic, man.
I still remember that box that you had to have on top of your TV, and you had those big clicker switches.
Oh, the
Yeah.
set tops, yeah.
Yeah.
The wood grain cable box.
Oh
yeah.
God, yeah.
Yeah.
We had one of those old school satellite dishes that were like 10 feet across. And
Oh yeah, the ones that actually like you could actually move the dish around and everything.
yeah, it's like if you wanted to get to HBO, that was like on G5, and then
Yeah.
Disney was like on D4, and the arm broke, so my dad would have to go out there and move it, and then I would be at the window, and my brother would be at the TV, and we're all like, "Stop! A little more, perfect."
That's the one where you could halfway click a couple of them and get the Spice Channel on, like.
Oh yeah, every time.
Yeah, I had a buddy that they lived out in the country, and they had that, and I'd go crash out over at his house, man, and we'd be up late. It's like, all right, parents are crashed. Okay, let's check these out. Holy crap, man! Damn, Art, that's looking sweet, dude.
Oh yeah, this is the pre-final I just sent to Larry last night, and then we were talking. I'll show you my notes here in a second, if you can see what's
Yeah, it
going on
looks
with
really
this.
good.
That's the chibi sticker that I'm kind of doing for him.
Yep.
Yeah, good rendering, good position, good anatomy.
Thank you,
Heck yeah.
thank you. Yeah, I was kind of wondering what you guys would think about it. Um,
Give that. all right, So what are you doing now? You just throwing
I'll
in
sh-
the rendering and stuff?
yeah, so I sent this like as a pre-final, and I was like, "What do you think?" And he had some good ideas about the legs were just looking a little flat, so uh, we kind of came up with this as I was telling him I want to do a little bit more. I want to keep pushing the limits. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna do. Here's a sketchy version. I'm gonna do some highlights in the hair. Um, that was what I wanted to do anyways, and then he
I'll give
wanted the
that.
legs. What was that?
I was gonna say you could give that medallion a little bit of shine, even.
Yeah, I can start adding some like bling lines. Like it's a
Yeah,
glint.
pinpoints.
Yeah.
Yeah, pinpoint
Oh, you didn't
legs.
go. Did you not? You didn't go with the eye thing then on that one?
Not on this one. But now that I'm thinking,
Because
today
I
I
thought
was
you'd
thinking,
asked about that or some shit at one point.
yeah, I like getting into those character sheet ideas. What's going on with that? Why is it
Right.
different styles? And so I think I'm just going to stick with this on this because it's there. And then I might just for fan art make it into a GIF so that this opens. She might have a glint that pops open on her hand, and then the center could open up to an eye.
Oh yeah,
That'd be a
that'd be cool. Just yeah, like
simple,
it wakes up or
yep,
whatever. Yeah.
simple animation. I can make her blink with a simple animation, so that would be maybe
Ooh,
4 or 5 frames, and it
and
wouldn't be hard to
animate
do.
the little energy thing that she has going on underneath her, man.
Yeah,
Is this that psychic character he
Yep.
has?
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't seen it unmasked before. So
It's
yeah,
Sybil.
Sybil.
simple.
hmm So then I'm trying to talk him into. He's not so keen on that under stuff, this stuff here. But as far as the sticker, I like it because it makes the sticker more longevity. That if it was just the hand, that hand could like peel off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if
Yeah.
you had it on your
Gives it more surface area to stick with and stuff.
yeah more meat. Because if you're sticking your sticker on like a mug or something, it could go through the washer and
Yeah.
peel off, or I don't know. But then also you could have that transparency show through some like glitter or something. So then and then this is my new leg idea as far as colors for the suit. I'm gonna maybe play with that a little bit so that it pops the legs and the different blues and stuff. So that's the sketchy version, and then this is my pre-final cleaner, and I got 5 more days, so I'm gonna take the big version and make it look more like this.
Cool.
Yeah,
I like it, man.
thank you.
Hell yeah. Tight.
It's been fun. It's been fun. I want to really crush these projects uh, as I enter the scene.
Yeah, you gotta come out swinging, man.
And I want to keep swinging. That's how you do.
Let's see.
Yeah.
I got a Sybil. Oh, I don't.
Oh yeah, I should have referenced that. It's on your art station, isn't it?
It's let's see. It's this one right here.
And that's again where we were talking continuity and character sheets because she doesn't have as much continuity uh, throughout some of his art.
Yeah.
Right. Well, yeah. Well, like with this one, it wasn't even all set yet, so I was able to dabble a little bit with the colors. The guy that originally was doing the line work in the early Niobes is the dude that did this one. Baloo. What's his first
Steve
name?
Boyu.
Steve Boyu. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. That one was fun to work on.
Yeah, see, I like those colors.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah, and like one of the shots, she had all black boots, and he's like, "Oh, that's not really how it's supposed to be,"
Yeah.
And then he's looking at it, and he's like, I guess I can tell why you had such flat color, all the same blue because in some of his comic books that's how it is. So
With me, what I tried to do is I tried to come up with something that'd be a good scheme that'd break it up because there wasn't a lot of set stuff. So I added in the little bits of red
Mm-hmm.
and the extra, you know. But yeah, and that was fun when I was working on this. After this was done, then all of a sudden the Squid Game stuff came out. I was like, Squid Game's ganked Larry's thing, man.
Mm-hmm. Well, and then there was an actual mask that came out that had that triangle. I think there's a. I don't know if it was like a cosplay mask that, or a Halloween mask that came out.
I think
I
they're
was kind of
coming.
wondering if that's where it came from or not. I don't know.
There's
cool, though.
supposedly I think there's a new Squid Game coming out,
Yeah, there's a new season of it, and they're going to have an actual TV show.
like a
of it.
competition reality show.
Yeah,
Competition
no one's
thing.
going to die in this one.
Yeah, of course not.
Mm,
I don't know, man. We're getting closer and closer to running, man. So you know,
Getting there.
Yep.
shit. The deep fakes are here, just like when they framed Schwarzenegger, man.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty soon, you know, overloaded prison system. It's like, hey, we can thin it out a bit. Hey, how about a game show for your chance to get out? Okay.
I only rarely heard of Necromancer, that old book back in the day.
Oh
And,
yeah, that was like what considered one of the first cyberpunks,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Yeah, it was before Cyberpunk and all that, and
Right.
they foretold a lot of stuff.
You know who's good about that kind of stuff, man?
Who's
Anybody want to guess? A writer? Well known
Isaac
writer.
Asimov.
You want to guess of any writer that's fucking a sci-fi writer? There's only a fucking 10,000 of them.
Gene Roddenberry.
He was really prophetic, and they've made a bunch of movies, but with different names because his titles were so fucking long.
Oh,
Philip K.
Philip.
Dick.
Yeah,
Philip K. Dick. Yep. Scanner Darkly. Fucking what? Fucking
Starship Troopers.
No, that wasn't him. That was Heimlin.
Heimlin, yeah, that's right.
yeah. My mom used to love
Damn
him.
it, the Schwarzenegger.
Total Recall.
Philip K. Dick did Blade Runner, eh?
Blade Runner.
Yep. Those the Dream of
Scanner-
Electric Sheep, I believe.
Yeah.
Scanner Darkly. Minority Report.
I've been looking that up quite a bit lately. I wanted to make a reference to if robot sheep dreamed of humans.
Yeah. That's the thing, man. His titles were so long, you never know it's his book just from the title of a movie because his shit like
We can
Total
remember it for
Recall
you
was-
wholesale.
yeah, that was Total Recall, or Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep was
Mhm.
Blade Runner.
So yeah, I've been going down those rabbit holes lately. I just found out Microsoft is from that Necromancer idea.
Oh, yeah?
The idea of Microsoft is getting microchips and software implanted onto your skin and your body. That's what Microsoft is.
Do you guys hear that they got the first
That's what, yeah, Elon.
Elon's first Neuralink installed in a human? Looking for more volunteers.
Oh yeah, I thought they did that a while ago actually.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you don't want to be the first for something like that.
I mean, if I wait for a fucking video game system to come out, I'm definitely waiting for fucking cyberware.
Yeah.
Right. My idea is like if that shit goes wrong, imagine like a squeal from your guitar being too close to a speaker. Imagine that going on in your brain. You know what I mean?
All
Like
day long.
Oh, man.
you could fry yourself out quick. Especially with the way Facebook operates, like you know, you don't want Zuckerberg software into your brain.
One thing that'll be cool with the Neuralink is people that are like paralyzed and stuff like that being able to control different things.
Oh yeah. Well, actually, and so I don't know if you ever went down the idea of getting head transplants and doing all that stuff. They're actually on board to do that or try it with a guy because he's supposed to become like completely trapped in his body where his body won't move, sort of like
Stephen Hawking.
Stephen Hawking. Yep, exactly. He's kind of like that, and he's like not down for that. So he he signed himself up to try to be the first head transplant, and there's people that are going forward with it.
I instantly think of Futurama with a bunch
Yeah.
of heads and jars when you mentioned that.
Right. Or Ghost in the Shell, you know.
Yeah.
Ghost in the Shell.
In my comic, I put people who they just put their brains into like essentially jars with robot bodies, and I got a bunch of characters who are like that.
Nice. Or like Mars Attacks, where they put that girl's head on a little chihuahua.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
Futurama, man.
Future.
The Hall of Presidents or whatever
Yep.
in Futurama. Did you guys get to catch any of the new run of Futurama at all?
I caught a few episodes of it, but I never really got real hooked onto it like I used to be.
Yeah.
It's been hard to get into anything lately.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got like 4 or 5 movies and like 2 or 3 TV shows that I play on repeat while I draw.
Yep, that's what I do.
Right, because then you can watch them in your mind as you listen.
Yeah.
That's why I was getting into like audio recaps of like what that necromancer is, or like the whole run of what's Night City is all about, and the progression of Night City.
Mm.
Hello, Night City. I gotta get back to that game eventually.
Yeah, it seems it's like it's just getting better and better.
If you like cyberpunk stuff, the history, whatever, there's a really cool YouTube dude on YouTube has been doing it in like chunks, and I can see why it takes him a while. But he's got like the history of cyberpunk. Man, starts at the beginning, talking from books, and then how
Yeah,
it's
I've seen
progressed
that.
in video games. He's got like 3 of them. They're all like each one is like I think like 3 hours long.
Yeah,
or
they're
some
long
shit.
as shit.
Yeah,
But
he
they're-
might actually been who I've been listening to. I'll kind of look in my history and see if it's there.
That sounds interesting, actually.
They're actually really
Watchmen
good.
Gaming.
They're well put together.
Watchmen Gaming is who I've been watching.
Yeah, I don't remember
Nice.
who it is. That may be it.
Night City Deep Dive, history of gangs and neighborhoods, and it
Nice.
is like 3 hours.
Yeah, that's like 2077 source material, though, isn't it?
Well, he goes through 2020, 2045, and 2077.
But it's
The
all
part I
from
got-
that game universe, from the cyberpunk universe.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
I just got past the part where he's talking about the red period.
Yeah, the things Phil was talking about, he's talking about the genre of cyberpunk.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
okay.
I said, it goes through the novels, it goes through movies, it goes through the games. Just a progression of everything that was cyberpunk since since I don't think it started with Neuromancer actually.
I don't know. I thought it was Brian Lumley that started it all.
Yeah, because it was after. Well, you had steampunk first, which was like Verne and
Yeah.
those guys.
I like steampunk.
It's interesting to look at, but it got blown out of proportion so much there that it kind of got old. real
Became a
fast.
trope or whatever. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look, I got goggles on. I'm steampunk. You know,
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
Right, and I've just been a little bit more cyber myself, but I like how people really do steampunk, where like Burning Man and stuff, where they're actually driving this shit around and using like wood gas
Right,
to try
yeah.
to do it.
You know, one of the things I like, man, enough people don't seem like there's a couple other categories of the punk stuff that I find pretty cool. One of them is atom punk, and another is diesel punk.
Oh yeah, diesel.
I've seen cool stuff like atom punk just kind of feels like almost retro sci-fi.
Okay, yeah.
But there's a few groups on Facebook that I ran across that have some really cool, I mean, really nice art pieces, man, in on that stuff.
So in diesel punk would be like Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome style shit, probably.
No,
You know, where they're spitting down the spitting gasoline or
it's
octane
almost
down
like
the.
it's I don't know. Last time I looked, it seemed like it was kind of almost like uh, World War II
Oh, okay, yep.
kind of mixed stuff in there.
I
Almost,
see
I'd
it.
say, almost like Wolfenstein, maybe.
Retro future
Yeah,
subgenre
yeah, yeah,
science
yeah,
fiction, similar to steampunk or cyber, but combines the aesthetics of diesel-based technology.
yeah. I think my favorite right now is Atom Punk.
Is that
No,
like Metropolitan type kind of stuff, or
What is what like
like that old sci-fi Metro? I think it was called Metropolitan with like real streamlined, almost like Sky Captain of the World
right
Tomorrow.
with Spider Jerusalem.
Yeah, is that what like Atom Punk is? I haven't heard of that.
Uh, I'd say that's more like just kind of dystopian cyberpunk.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
also known as atomic punk. It says here
Okay, Atomic Punk.
relates to pre-digital period, 1945 to 69, mid-century modernism, the atomic jet and space ages, communism, neo-Soviet styling.
okay.
Yeah, Transmetropolitan is fucking. That's a cool ass book series, man. You ever seen that one, Art?
What was that?
Transmetropolitan.
No.
Oh, dude, that is really cool. Like dystopian, futuristic, cyberpunk shit. That dude's like kind of like a gonzo journalist, in the
Leave it to Beaver Punk.
Leave It to Me.
Okay, the guy that's wearing like the red and blue glasses, so we can see.
Yeah, that's the yeah. And it had
Cool look.
I think Garth Ennis wrote it if I remember right.
I think he did. Yeah, I was gonna say Garth Ennis,
And
or yeah, it was Garth Ennis. I
and
think.
it had the one dude that I think worked on Preacher doing the art. Let me look. I got to
Steve,
actually look.
Warren Ellis and
Derek Robertson. Yeah, yeah,
Robertson.
yeah.
oh, Warren Ellis did it. Okay.
Yeah, Warren Ellis, yeah, and Derek Robertson. But yeah, that's a cool series. I haven't read it in a while, but I definitely liked it.
Yeah, it's very detailed work. I love it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Pete's been chatting here. What's up? Yeah, thank you, Pete.
Hey, Pete.
EDM. Oh yeah, that's nice.
He's back.
Pete.
Chicken party.
Chicken. Oh God. No, man, we don't pay attention to that over here, man.
Chicken wing, chicken wing, hot dogs
And,
and
Peter
bologna.
What's that?
You should send Pete a link.
Give Pete. Yeah, send Pete the link.
Can I do that?
Oh,
I can do it. Hold
okay,
on.
you got it. Cool. Thank you.
Chicken wing, hot dogs and bologna. Chicken macaroni, chilling with my homies. How many people can you have in this Eve Max?
13.
Eve Max, it works pretty good.
Is it that
Yeah.
many?
Yeah, I think it's 13.
Holy.
If not, it's 12 at least for sure.
And that's 12 at the same cost that like SteamYard is for like 10, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
We want to do a Hollywood Squares with comic book stuff, but we haven't actually gotten around to it yet. We'll probably end up doing it this summer.
Takes a lot of work, a lot of prep work.
Yeah, getting everyone together is going to be the hardest part. We'll have to like overbook. A when everyone drops out and like, I can't do it. Night of, they'll tell you, I
Have
can't
some
get it,
have
can't
some
make it.
have some backups prepared.
Yep.
Well, plus think about it. We're going to have how many people on screen at once that we got to get all pegged into the same slot of time.
Sounds fun though.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3,
It'll be 12,
9.
12
It'd be
spots total.
9 hosts and 2 contestants. Yeah. Don Pardo, tell them what they've won. I'll have to go all cheesy 80s fucking game show post on the shit. Circle gets the square.
Richard Dawson.
No Richard Dawson, man. I ain't going around kissing everybody, man.
You know that he required all those people to get herpes tests before they came on the show?
Are you serious?
Well,
Oh my god. Why not just not kiss people that are on your show?
But it was like one of the requirements was you had to get a herpes test.
Oh god, the things you learn, man.
Pop
But I guess
culture.
that kind of was his thing, you know, so.
I know. Well, I liked him on more. Do you guys remember what was it? Match Game.
Yeah.
And what Dawson was always on the panel on that one. He didn't
Mhm.
host though.
He hosted the feud.
It'd be that. But Fanny fell on her blank. And
Mm.
that thing, yeah. That was pretty good for the comedy thing.
You remember it was like, what the hell was it called? I don't remember what it was called, but it was like, basically they had like license plates that you had to like decode what the license plate was trying to say.
Oh, that sounds familiar as fuck, man, but it's just not clicking.
That was a pretty cool game show. My favorite game show was always Press Your Luck.
I kind of remember that one.
No whammies, no whammies.
Was that the
Stop.
whammy? Yeah, they had the okay. Yeah. Now, as far as like new with comedy, man,
That was a
I've
good
been
one.
liking they brought back After Midnight, which is basically a talk show portraying as a
Game show.
and improv comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah. They've had some good people on there. They had Benson on there. They've had all kinds of different people so far. That's usually like with that show, just like it was when Hardwick ran it. You usually have like one or two of the comedians are really good, or you have one that's really known and good that carries it. But
Remember Drunk History?
yeah,
That shit was fucking hilarious, man.
I still see clips of that pop up on YouTube every now and then.
That was always a fun show. Remote Control.
Remote Control, yeah. Oh, was that the one that had who hosted that?
Oh, that was Adam Carolla, I think.
Oh, Adam. Okay, yeah. And then there was another one like that with that one comedian that hosted. Oh, wow, that's cool.
You ever do
You're
that?
getting. Look at that. Yeah.
It's trippy, man.
What are you doing? You're playing with the hue adjustment?
Yeah, I love color hues and saturation.
Get it tweaked just where you want it to.
Yeah.
But yeah, you could like actually record that and use it as animation, couldn't you?
Oh yeah. Analog animation type
Hell
deal.
yeah.
Like if she's tripping out or
That'd
you
be
know,
a cool
going through her
GIF, man.
power.
Where it just cycles through the colors. A GIF like that would be awesome.
You know, that's sometimes how I'll be like, how do I want to just tweak this color just a little bit, you know? there's other ways too. There's color balance and channel mixers and stuff.
Vonnie's bad girl. Bad. Vonnie is after Niobe. Niobe has portals. Niobe does. Niobe wins. There you go. I know.
News at 10.
This is what I get for that one, man. I tried.
That's how I got this purple on. It's kind of like the purple hue underneath her legs.
Ooh, I got it. Make it change colors again, man.
Let's see here.
Oh, it's not doing the thing. Oh, there it is.
I've been editing a lot of my videos right in OBS, actually.
You do everything in OBS, don't
Yeah,
you?
I do quite a bit. Yeah, because I
The
can.
other day
time
you're going, my computer's kind of lagging. It's like, 'cause you got all that OBS stuff running, man.
so much stuff running.
Animated backgrounds and all that shit, man. That's all eating up RAM.
Yeah, I mean, and then so I got my avatar going at the same time. You know.
Uh-oh. Get the door, man.
Morning.
What's up, Pete?
Hello.
Barely.
Pete.
Oh my god.
So how was Valentine's Day at the OG, man?
Got the living shit kicked out of us.
Oh,
bet.
yeah.
Just got the living shit kicked out just all day. Just beaten. But whatever, it was fine.
Hopefully
I'll take
everybody was nice for the day.
it. And,
Yeah.
Do they at least tip well?
Yeah, that's
for the
the-
most part.
That's good.
I was going to say, that's the important
For the most
question. Did they tip well?
For the most part. Today was a little better. Although one guy today, everybody, all of his tables were just weird. Just weird. Just it was weird today. Today was weird. But it was okay. We're fine now. Everybody's fine now. And I don't have to be there tomorrow. Everybody's fine now.
You're in a safe space. You're
What
good.
do you right?
Did you get you a
Right.
muffin on the
That's
way
right.
home?
No, he did not. He just
No.
got home from vacation. So he
Damn.
did not. But I had already been to the dispensary, so I'm fully loaded.
Oh, that's good. I was going to say, you get your day off, man. That's the perfect time, man.
I'm completely okay.
Good
was
to
good.
hear.
Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. What are you kids up to?
Oh, just doing the
So I-
comics, man.
I saw the Hugh stuff. What are you doing, Cat? No, stay there. Jesus. Yeah, I've comics. Yeah, campaign's doing well. Just take a look at it, Max. Stop.
Yeah.
What?
Doing all right.
Doing well. Really happy. I see Warren killing things as always, influencing me to keep doing other stuff.
Oh,
You
good,
guys always
good.
killing it. Love it. Love what you guys are doing. I fell in a little rut, a little hole, but then I got myself out of it, and I'm going to jump back into it. Starting, I mean, I have errands and shit to run tomorrow, like we all do, right? Laundry and shit. But I'm going to get back on it. I reorganized my commission list, so now I can complete mess. Oh yeah, I had all stuff. That's Art Victims. I got to send it to him. Oh, Art Victim, you'll appreciate this.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Did you do stickers?
Those slaps, it looks like.
Oh, slaps.
It's-
Huh.
so we put those together for.
That's cool too.
And I done this one. I gotta send this to Warren.
Oh, heck yeah. I'm gonna have a care package for you here soon too.
Yeah, well, we'll send back and forth.
That'll work.
I had my bubble letters. We had the no AI logo. That was fun. And then this is gonna be. I took a piece. I had like an odd shaped rectangle, which fit two of these. So I was like, oh, let's have some fun. We did that. Trying to bang out some of these some more, finish them up. Stuff. Then
Those
I
printed?
these
Are
are
those painted
drawn
or
on.
printed? Oh, they're in the.
Marker.
Yeah,
they're-
okay,
They're in a case.
I was like I saw shine off of them, so I didn't know.
Right. Well, we used to make mini print. Well, my partner still makes mini prints. I stopped doing it because we sell them for $5 each or $10 bill. But when people go through your print book and then they turn around and go, oh, I'll just take these for $10. And I'm like, fuck. Oh, yes, Kat. Hi, hello, Kat. How are you, Kat? How you doing? Yes, good kitty. So
Pete, have
Yes.
you ever heard of alcohol-based markers named Ohuhu?
yes.
OHUHU?
Yeah, hold on. I have a fucking stack of them. Where are they? I do. Yes. The short answer is yes.
Yeah. What's your experience with them, man? Because I ran across some that look like decent price, man.
They're great priced. For what they're priced, you're gonna get more than what they're worth out of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they're not. They're not. They're inexpensive. I don't want to say cheap because that's gonna make it sound bad. They're inexpensive. They're decent. They're solid quality. They're not as good as like say a Prismacolor or a Copic, of course, because duh.
Well, yeah.
But they're good. They last a while. They're good. They blend pretty well. They
Yeah,
actually
that's my
have.
main
If you look
concern.
at their sets, they blend. They don't blend as well as a Prisma or a Copic. But Cat, sorry, but they do blend. They come with a blender and they blend pretty all right. So it's not bad at all. The bleed is pretty good with them. They're not refillable per se, but what you call it? You can do a couple tricks with them to refill them. Rubbing alcohol, if you can manage to get one of them. Let's see if I have them. Okay, if you get a tweezers or a solid pair, some people you can use your finger, ow, you bastard! A little clamp or something to pull the nib out. Like you see the nib that I have there. You pull that out. You can drop some alcohol inside the marker with like a eyedropper, cap it back up, and then leave it sideways, horizontal, overnight, and it'll bring some life back to it. There's also a trick that I didn't realize, but I learned it a couple months ago, and it makes sense because we were all using hand sanitizer. If you rub some hand sanitizer on it and stuff like that,
I've
bring it
heard
back
that.
it'll bring it back to life. So,
Can you
Uhus are
refill
pretty good. They're not refillable per se,
But you
if
could use the same method with.
You could use the same method, and to be honest with you, if you have like the Copic refill would be ideal. But if you can find alcohol ink, you can refill them a little bit, but it's going to be tough to color match. Like black, you can do solid red, solid. You could refill. Okay, hi. Okay, you're coming up here. Is that what's happening? Oh, okay. Sorry, the cat's decided he's co-starring.
Yeah, it'd be shitty to color match, I bet.
Yeah, no, they're really shitty to color. Like Copics, you can color match 100% perfect because they'll, if I have, green 104, you can just get green 104 refill, and then there you go.
Yeah.
This is a Copic Chow, Black 110. I have the refill for. Okay, don't fall down. I have the refill for it. So I refilled all my markers that were 110s. Go ahead. That's what you want. Go ahead. That's what you want. You know what you want. You know what
Extra
you're all about.
orange.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus. It's. He's not as bad, but he's pretty orange today. He's pretty orange today. Here you go. There you go. You happy now? Is this what you wanted?
You wanted scritches.
He just wants to be part of the show, I guess. He felt left out. Okay, you feel good? Your ass is on TV now? You happy now? But yeah, the Hoo-Hoos they're not bad. They're not bad at all. I mean, they're great con markers. Convention marker, like, okay, I go to a con. Okay, I'm going to wipe them out in one, in a 2-day show. If constantly using them, yeah, you're going to wipe them out, but you're not going to feel bad about it because you didn't spend like $1,000 like you did on a set, like for a set of Copics. Like my
Right.
Copics, I have gray Copics, I have flesh color Copics, and I have the basic Roy G. Biv pack, 12 pound, and I don't take them to shows. They don't leave the house,
Right.
because it's just I'm saving these for good stuff, for good commissions, or if I have an idea, but I'm saving them because they're fucking expensive.
Yeah.
Like the set, what is it? The set of 36 is like I saw a
$400, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like that.
yeah. It's like
Yeah.
something like that. It's a car payment. I'm like, fuck you. I'm not. That's fuck you. I can do the same thing with the Michaels brand. I can do the same thing. The Hobby Lobby brand is just fine. There's different. The Hobby Lobby brand is actually really good.
Mhm. Yep.
That's where is it? Is this it?
I love all of them.
Remember, I'm gonna punch you later. I mean, you're gonna win the fight, but I'm gonna get some licks in, fucking cat.
My cat fucking made a big water mess again today, so I cleaned it up with him.
Right? Yeah, yeah.
It's like, okay, I'm tired of this. We're gonna teach you a lesson now. Make you all wet.
I'm gonna call him Swiffer now.
Hey Pete, what's going on,
Yes.
guys?
What's
Have
up,
you ever
Christian?
used the Have you ever used the artisan markers?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'll use anything once at least to check it out.
Well, the artisans are pretty good, man.
These
crap, that's- I had to scroll over. Sorry,
Yeah,
I had to
Christian's
scroll
here.
over the side. I didn't realize Saf showed up.
these have always been my favorite. These have always been my favorites. The Prismacolors. These have been and always will be my favorites. I fucking love these. And these you can bring back to life with rubbing alcohol. You get a good 90% rubbing alcohol, because these you can take. The cap will come right out. The tip will come right out, and you just pour, a couple eye drops of rubbing alcohol. Leave it on its side overnight. You get your marker back.
Does it matter what
These are
kind
good.
of rubbing alcohol? Do you guys use like
90%.
the high stuff? High percentage.
90%.
Yeah.
Yeah, 90%. So it doesn't dry as fast. And don't
As long
huff it, kids.
As long as you're
Huff it.
rubbing.
That's it. That's basically it. I
What you rubbing
Shit's-
on, Saf?
Right now, nothing.
Nothing.
At least another hour or so. Oh, you mean the artwork?
Yeah, Jesus. Yeah.
This is
you gotta be specific, Phil.
What can you see? Okay, so this is
Phil can see a lot.
page 5 of issue 1.5 of it's a backup story that's going to be featured in the next 3-story arc I'm doing. So it's basically an Asian American Western bounty hunter chick with her weapons are all of some historic significance or lore significance. So they all have their own certain like powers, the weapons that she collects and uses. And this right here is pretty much her interaction with someone that she's trying to get information from.
Nice. How many more pages you got of it to go yet?
So the backup story is all drawn out. The main story is all drawn out, and what I'm doing right now is going back in and just laying in the darks.
Oh,
But
it's
all the
good.
line work is done.
It's good work.
Thank you. So let me. I can show you one of the pages of this backup story that's finished as far as pencils are concerned. Here's one of them. So it's
Oh,
kind of
nice.
like a barroom scene.
Yeah, very Western style.
Good line weights too.
Yeah, it was a lot different from what I'm used to. Kind of like here's the establishing barroom shot.
Okay, nice.
Good perspective.
And then you got, I started off with kind of like the moseying on into town. And then this was my cover for it.
Yeah, it was in my head too.
Wow, wow, wow.
Since it's a backup story, I have covers for it, but they're all back covers for the books.
Yeah.
And I had you guys know Vic Medina, right?
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So he did a cover of her.
he was
For
in
me.
the chat a little bit ago.
This is it right here. The piece he did for me.
Sweet.
Nice.
Yeah,
Guys
see,
are
I need to
awesome.
get
I
him.
love the
in.
glow from the sun.
So that's going to be the cover for the back cover for issue 1 of my next book.
The guy's a monster. He really is.
You might
Yeah, he's
still
great.
stop-
That's his second cover he's done for me.
you might still stop in tonight.
He said he was driving home.
Yo.
That was me.
No, both of you.
Or both
Oh, yeah?
of you were. He's driving through like the snow in Southern California, and everyone's driving stupid.
Oh, well, fuck that shit.
That still sounds weird. Snow in Southern California.
So
I gotta click that.
how's the situation here? Can I show hoo-ha's on this thing or no?
It's late enough in the night and far enough in the stream, sure.
So this is so I did one for the first campaign. I'm doing one for this campaign because I have a select two. Actually, it's basically being done for 2 people specifically. But if anybody wants it, they can get it. So it's the topless cover, and this is what I'm working on so far.
Ooh,
Naughty, naughty, very
I like
naughty.
I like it.
Tibbies.
Yeah, so that's what I'm up to. I'm basically waiting. I think I talked to you about it, Phil. Right? I was waiting for pre-press to be finished.
Yeah.
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 So I'm still waiting there. It's like it's right at the finish line. So as soon as I get that, it goes to print. Once I can get it into people's hands, then I can start going forward with the next issue.
Excellent.
It's taking a lot longer than I'd like it to, but
Good stuff comes to those who wait.
it will benefit the people that have backed it though, because they're gonna because of my feeling bad for the whole situation. They're gonna make out on the deal. I'm gonna throw some extra stuff in for everybody.
Nice.
God, I just realized I have to adult tomorrow and do my taxes. Fuck. I completely forgot.
TurboTax makes it easy, man.
It really does. It's not going to be painful at all.
It's like,
The only painful part is paying the fee. That's about it.
yeah. I mean, TurboTax is like got it down to like dummy level 1 for me. You know, it's like,
Oh,
here,
yeah.
put in this number in this box.
Yep, that's it. It's fucking great. Me too. It's fucking great. I love it. It really makes it stupid proof. You basically have to be awake. you know.
Till it's the end, and it's like it's $124, and you're like,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. Can you take it out of my federal refund? Sure. But not your state. Fuck.
Nope.
My state sucks.
Yeah.
My state's weird.
Well, you're still in New York, right, Pete?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all live in one part, and then and then it's just woods, and then Canada.
Yeah.
That's New York State. But we have New York City, so fuck it.
Nice.
You guys getting slammed with snow out there?
I got more of it on Long Island than anybody in the boroughs did.
I got a foot up near me.
Okay, so so you're north.
I'm north, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Fun,
Yeah.
fun.
No, it wasn't. Honestly, it wasn't bad out here either. It was 5-6 inches done. Okay, cool. Finished. No problem.
See, I
I'm sitting
love
at nothing.
snow, but this was the worst kind you could get. It was that heavy, wet snow.
Heavy wet snow. Yep.
Yeah.
And it
Oh,
starts
God.
breaking things on your house.
Mhm.
And it,
Yeah.
it's so bad.
Mhm.
I hate snow that like when it's it snows and then it ice rains on top of the snow, so you
That's
end up
all,
with that
yeah.
sheet of fucking ice on top
Yeah.
of the snow, and that shit
That's bad. That's
sucks.
bad.
I'm just not leaving the house at that point. That's it. We're just all staying here.
Yep.
Yeah.
The
I've
best
walked
is the
through that
soft
where
rocky shit because you
walked
can
through
dust
that
it right off you.
cut my legs. You ever walk through that? It wrecks you.
Yep.
Well, how is it up
I was
north,
wondering-
Art?
Well, I'm down south now. I'm in Detroit. I got out of that.
That's
shit.
still up north. That's fairly north.
Yeah, I mean, so Detroit, I mean, area, we don't got shit. We just got a little bit of snow today. We got Pete's leftovers, and but that was it. And then up north, they've been getting it, pretty good. They always do. They're in what we call a snow belt because they get lake effect from 3 different lakes up there. So,
Oh yeah, damn.
Jesus Christ.
yeah, where I was from, near the bridge, they got so much snow that they were on par with Colorado. So, and parts of Canada. So yeah, it was pretty bad up there, but I'm tired of it. So I'm moving south as much as I can.
My buddy's from Minnesota, and he was like, there was a saying in those days, Minnesota, Michigan, blah blah blah. We live here because there's no alligators, earthquakes, or hurricanes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is no alligators, no earthquakes, no hurricanes. That's it. The ground doesn't move. Nothing's trying to eat me, and then the storms don't come and wash us away. This is fine.
No,
This is
but you
fine.
can die in the wintertime.
No, I know, I get it. But look, I'm telling you, you can prepare for the snow at least. You can be as prepared as you think you are for an earthquake.
Right.
Fuck that. And Christian here will help me out. We were prepared for Hurricane Sandy. Yeah, guess what? Fuck you. Hurricane Sandy still kicked the shit out of all of us. Fucking ruined my fuck. Okay. And alligators. I mean,
Well, listen, I work for the power company, so
okay, so yeah,
it gave us good overtime. That's all I can say.
yeah, I was about to say you didn't sleep for 3 weeks.
Right. I was. You know what's funny? I was actually on vacation when it hit, so I got the call to come in, and I said, I don't know how you expect me to do that when I'm 4 states away, and there's no power between here and you.
Yeah, that's not easy. And people don't really like what I think. What a lot of people don't realize is especially myself, Long Island. I'm on an island, but Manhattan is an island too. So,
Yeah.
so basically, 4 of the 5 boroughs. No, the Bronx is on. No, the Bronx is on a fucking island. We're not. It's all one. We are not on the mainland. Okay, we're just not. We have water surrounding New York entirely and Long Island. Like we don't hit the mainland till Jersey, you know. So that you need the crossing the bridges. Like whenever, like okay, a bunch of my friends they traveled to Katsukan this weekend, my sister included, and they say the hardest part of the trip from leaving from here is getting through Manhattan and stuff because it's like 4 bridges, a tunnel. Fucking this, that, the other, $7,000 in tolls, and then once you get to Jersey, you just drive, nice and easy, you know. That's what like when I go to. I know you drive, Christian, a lot. When I gotta go, I know it's different for you because you're north though. When I gotta drive, like let's say, we're going to Boston, cool, we're taking a ferry.
Yeah.
Why? Because I'd rather pay 4 of us in a car, fucking $20 each to jump on the ferry for 3 hours and go across the water and not have to deal with driving through Manhattan.
Yeah, I'm trying to get transferred up near me because they have a Westchester division.
Oh, it's probably better for you. Yeah, it's probably better for you.
But because it's very hard to get there, though, that's the problem. But now they're doing that congestion pricing that's going to start.
Mm-hmm.
They want $23 a day.
$23 a day.
I said, you're bumping me up $150 a week?
Just at this point, just tell everybody you can't drive. Emergency, taxis, and delivery vehicles. That's it on Manhattan. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. That's what should be in Manhattan. Or if you live there, I guess. But that's it. Because I see, let's drive to Manhattan. Why the fuck are you going to drive to Manhattan? We have so many trains.
Yeah, I don't understand why people would drive.
I would not want to drive in New York traffic, man.
Oh, it's so much fun, but you really you really have to turn off. You have to up your common sense and up your I don't give a fuck, but completely eliminate fear.
My nerves wouldn't
You
take
have
it.
to be you have to be a taxi driver.
When I remember when I was a teenager and the prospect of driving was coming around, it was about to get my license and everything. And I remember I was fearful of ever trying to drive in Manhattan. And now I've become one of those people that leans on the horn, cuts people off, and curses
Yeah.
everybody out.
Yeah, I'm fucking.
That's what I'm saying. It's like
I'm great at it.
I drove in my early years up in Chicago on the loop during rush hour. That was bad enough. Then when I was in New York, just walking and almost getting hit by a taxi, and watching people like the minute the light changed, the split second the light changes, the horns are going, man. Not like, okay, nobody's moving, I'll honk the horn. It's like automatic.
Yeah.
I saw that shit and it's like, I would never want to drive in that.
It's fucking great. It's so
Yeah.
much fun. It sucks, but it's so much fun.
It depends. It depends on your mood. If you're having a bad day, then your blood pressure's gonna
Yeah.
go through the roof, and you'll probably have
Yes,
a
it
stroke.
is.
But
Yeah,
if you're in a normal day and you could deal with it. It's not that bad.
yeah.
It just destroyed my nerves, man.
The I'm gonna be honest with you. The driving is one thing, but you get through it eventually. What kills me, and it's a normal thing. It's anywhere, any commuter kind of thing. Not when you miss your transfer, but when your train is late, when your subway is late,
Yeah, and then you get all shifted off course.
you
Your
fucks up
time
the
is all
schedule,
fucked.
and then God forbid it's during the spring or the summer. The fucking the subway station. The subway stations are ovens. They're convection ovens. It is just hot, and everybody's just going to be hot and sweaty.
Ugh.
You just hot. Everybody's just hot and sweaty.
Yeah.
But the trains are cold. The trains are cold now, so that's okay. The trains are
I've done-
nice. So
I've done the subways and the Metro North and all that for years, and I'm
Metro North isn't bad.
I'm pretty much done with that now. Well, first off, I don't live in an area that's conducive to taking a train anymore because
Right.
I'd have to drive a half hour to the station and then an hour
Alright.
in.
Yeah, no, with me and the trains are. I love the. I'm a 3-minute walk to the train station. LIRR, boom, I'm done. I love the subway. I know the subway. It just because after a while you just learn the subway, and then you just know it. You know.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
well, how do you know when a station isn't, or is it like if you always assume that it's screwed. You always assume that it's just shit, and you'll be fine, because then you'll just be pleasantly surprised when it's not, which is rare. You know.
Yeah, I love that.
Just
I work with
I
people.
loved the trains in Germany when we were over there. I mean, you could go all over the place on those things, and they were to the minute on time. You know.
okay, yeah, shocker. The Germans are into precision. Shocker. Shocker. Jesus. Right.
I work with a bunch of people that take the train in, and there's a couple of people that they've been taking the train for years, and they always have that same story. Oh, the trains were running late, or the train, they stopped running the 5, but you had to wait for the 4, and I'm like, all right,
Mhm.
but how long have you been doing this? Like, you don't allow for like time in your schedule for error. You know what I'm saying?
You'd have to leave now for Monday then if you did that.
It's like,
The one bad one. Well, first off, no one wants to go to Staten Island anyway, so we don't have to worry about that. Okay.
No.
Anyway, there's no reason to go to Staten Island, so you're fine. We really should sell it to Jersey. We really should. But anyway, aside from that, the one part that's it's almost the same thing. The one part that sucks, the shittiest part is it's easier to go to Manhattan than take the subway to Brooklyn than trying to take a direct subway to Brooklyn. Brooklyn's impossible to get into. It's so weird. You're better off taking the LIRR to or from Grand Central to get to Brooklyn. It's just obnoxious. It's absolutely obnoxious. I don't understand it. But there's things to do in Brooklyn, so it's like shit. Shit. Whatever. I like, and this is we commandeered the New York thing. They just added, because I'm on Long Island, which is the suburbs east of New York, including Queens and Brooklyn. So fuck y'all, Queens and Brooklyn. Anyway, Taking the train now, we're able to go to not just to Penn Station, but we're able to go to Grand Central, which is really cool. But now there's trains every 5 minutes crossing the tracks. It's intense. It's intense. I love the train. Like, okay, the trains. I've told you guys this before. We did one summer, we did what was supposed to be a week and a half, turned into 3 weeks on Amtrak, going around the country down the Mississippi, stopping at stadiums and stuff. And it was great. I loved being on the train.
Yeah, riding the train's
Hey, you
great.
drink.
Yeah, that
Hey,
was one of the
great
cool
moves.
things. I mean, the German
That-
trains, they have the carts that come by and they sell you beer.
The brought snacks, brought booze, and I brought a PlayStation 1 that had the screen and the lid
Nice.
because you had outlets. So I sat down. My one buddy switched with my other buddy because they were going to watch a movie or read a book or something. I was like, I have NHL. He's like, I have my headphones, and we just set up full 20-minute periods. Let's play the playoffs, and it was great. And that's what we were doing for the because the first leg was 9 hours to Chicago, so it was like fuck it, we're just playing video, and then every once
You
in a
got
while,
time
we'd
to kill.
yeah, kid would run by. What's that? PlayStation. What you playing? Hockey. Can I play? Ask your mom or dad. Tell them to come here and then make sure it's cool. Because you don't want to,
Yeah.
kid. Yeah. So a mom would come by. Was like, "Are you guys serious?" Yeah. How old are you guys? It's hockey.
Mhm.
Fine. Okay. So the kid would come and play, whatever. And then every once in a while, the dad would come. Like it would be dad. Like from 2 cars over, dad would come down. He said, "You got, wow, that's really cool. You want to play your kid?" Yeah. Okay, cool. They got next. And then then the wife would show up an hour later. Is this where you guys are?
Mhm.
Playing hockey. It's fun. They brought a PlayStation.
It's always funny when you do like full 2-minute or 20-minute quarters because like
Okay,
you
great.
end up with like 96 points and shit
Yep.
like that.
It's so much fun. We had a couple at the bar tonight that they're waiting for their to-go food and then get a drink, and they're like, "Oh," because I had both TVs. I had hockey on, and the Ranger game. When I turned on the Ranger game, it was like 2-1. By the time they left, it was 7-4. So,
Yeah.
defenses decided to go away for the day, right? And they're like, "Is this normal for?" Because he had never watched hockey. Like he's like, "Hockey's different." Like, is this normal for hockey? I'm like, "No, this isn't that
No,
other
it's
game."
usually like a 2-3 point fucking game.
The game on the other TV was 2-1. I was like, "That's normal. This is bananas, but it's great." And imagine it's your first time. If that's your first game, you get to watch all that goal scoring. Go, that's all you're watching from now on. I want to watch hockey from now on. He goes, okay, explain fighting to me. What do the suspensions look like? What do you mean? They fight. They sit down for 5 minutes. They come back. It's part of the
Because
game.
the whole point of it is you don't want to be down too many people at once
Right.
because you lose people on the fucking field. That's where the penalties come in to fucking play.
But then the whole fighting game. Who's cutting cheese?
That's me fucking grinding up reefer.
Oh, you're grinding. My bad. Yeah, you're grinding. My bad. So, and then I explained it. Well, the fighting is, it comes from ancient times in hockey where you're men. Settle it on the ice. Don't he hit your guy? Okay, kick the shit out of him, and then sit down for a minute, and you're done. It's over.
I always
Oh,
loved
and
it
he
when
has-
those guys fight each other because they like punch each other. They got those helmets on and shit.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, man, what are you doing?
Those are the not usual fighting guys. The guys who are there just to fight. They'll take legitimate. Like there was one, and it was my favorite part. It was a couple of weeks ago. I gotta see if I can find the video. The announcer goes, he's calling it like it's like a Mike Tyson Evander Holyfield fight. Like he's calling it like it's a boxing match. Okay, and these two guys, gladiators, blah blah blah. Johansson is 6'3", blah, all that shit. And these guys legit like they squared up, helmets off. Like when they took off the gloves, helmets like nice and neat and stuff. Like the refs and the linesman was like, I'm not getting in there. Go ahead, boys. And it wasn't like little chicken punches or grabby. Nah. Left hand grabbed the guy's jersey, right hand swinging haymakers. Both guys just swinging. Like no defense.
Cobra style.
No, we're gonna punch the shit out of each other until somebody wins. Then we're gonna go in the box and have a beer later. Maybe have a beer in the box. Who knows? At that point, I would want a beer in the penalty box after a fight like that. Can I have a beer, please? You got to do this video.
You can tell when it's when it's a player that the refs don't even like because they just let them go.
Yeah, or they let them get the crap kicked out of them.
Yeah, because a lot of the
Guys got
time
a
they
turtle
jump in
in
there,
order to
break it up.
survive. Well, a lot of the times one of the guys will turn around and like, I'm done.
Yeah.
We're good. We're finished. Meanwhile, we're talking hockey and fighting in New York traffic. Warren is drawing a Quinjet. Fucking Warren. You're gonna turn on my Jim O'Reilly, my master Kim real soon, Warren.
Sorry, it's like 5 pages, 6, 7 pages or something. I can't even keep up how much he's doing.
I'm getting a lot faster as I loosen up.
You must be as loose as a fluffer on a porno right now. Jesus Christ.
Well, there's a comparison. So, Pete, where do you work when you bartend? Do you work out on the island?
Yeah, I'm on the island. I am a what is this? I work for the Olive Garden. I sling breadsticks.
Oh, all right.
I'm in the old man bartending phase of my life. I'm looking for a dive bar to call home. I'm looking for a dive bar to call my to hang my hat out. I'll find some O'Malley's or some shit like that. Night Owl, some shit like that will call me up.
The most eligible woman at the bar has an AED attached to her.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The best tipper has an oxygen mask. I can't fucking wait. It's gonna be great. I can't wait. It's gonna
No
be
line at the
fantastic.
bathroom. They all got their own bags.
Yeah, exactly. It's perfect. It's perfect. No, but I seriously, I'll find a good old dive bar sooner or later again, just to subsidize life.
The whatchamacallit was out there, right? OBI.
Mm-hmm. That's long gone.
I used to go to that one.
That was on Fire
younger.
Island. That's long gone. The one we just lost year and a half ago was Bordy Barn. That's gone now.
Okay.
The owner, one of the owners died, so they sold it. I don't know what they said they're gonna keep it a bar, but I'm like, geez, it's not gonna be the same. That was my 20s and part of my 30s right there, guys. That was a fun place. I can't even begin to properly describe that place. That's such a Long Island thing.
I dated someone whose parents lived out in Long Island back when I was in my 20s, and when we'd go out there to visit, we'd go to the OBI to have a few.
Oh, phenomenal place.
Yeah,
Absolutely,
it was huge.
Absolutely phenomenal place.
And they had this. Didn't they have the slip in the back that boats could come up to?
Yep. There was a place out here in Huntington Bay, kind of ritzy kind of place, and every once in a while they'd be like, "Hey, listen, we need a couple guest bartenders. But if you guys want to come in, you can bartend the boat bar." So everybody's first time, you're like, what the fuck is the boat bar?
Yeah.
And it was the bar outside, and then they also had slips and stuff too, where boats would come in, and then the sailboats would fucking come in. Okay, that guy wants you need a case of beer, okay, and then you make a bunch of drinks, take them out to him, it was fucking great.
Yeah, so what do they just buy bottles?
They just buy bottles, or like okay, get them a couple road sodas or a couple packs of punch. You'd make like a fucking Long Island iced tea in a to-go cup or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Shove them, send the runner would come out, guy would send back cash. Okay, thanks. It was all cash. Probably illegal as fuck, but whatever.
A place that we used to go to. Well, because I'm up north more, so going to Stamford, Connecticut's really easy. It's like 30 minutes from my house.
Oh yeah, okay.
Or from where I used to live, anyway. And we used to go to this Stanford. They had this whole section where it was at the time it was all new bars and restaurants, and it was right on the water. And there was a couple of bars that had the slips in the back.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll tell you, we used to stay there late. We were in our 20s, maybe early 30s, and I had such a great time watching people try and get back on their boats when they were crocked. How many people I see fall in the water or start doing the splits off the boat.
That's fantastic.
Oh, it's great. One woman took a header into the boat. It was great.
We went up to this ritzy part in Suffolk County. I live in Suffolk, up north, all the way up north on Long Island. Ritzy part, blah blah blah. Guy had a slip in his back for his own boat. Private, it's a private party, right? So another guy comes around. One of the guys comes around. And says, "All right, listen, you and you can go out, go up past the property where the boats are if you want to go smoke a cigarette or something. Take a break. Take 15 minutes." I'm like, "Cool. I have a joint. Okay, let's go." And so we go out to the dock, light up the joint. We're watching. He's like, "How far north do you?" Because you said Stanford. How far north do you think you are? I looked over water, over the sound. I was like, "You see that light over there, all the way across the water?" He goes, "Yeah, that's fucking Connecticut."
Yeah.
He's like, "Really?" I'm like, "Yeah." How far is that? How far north? Dude, we are rich people north. Okay, they checked our fucking credit when we got this job, bro.
Yeah.
Why do you think? Why do you think they're all tipping 10s and 20s, bro? Why do you think that?
Yep.
They don't fucking care. The best part about catering parties, and that's why I can't wait for the summer to start again, because I'll still get the call. I'll do 3 or 4. A lot of these parties, especially out in the Hamptons and stuff, the people with the money, they just don't care. So the night will be over. Like, hey, we have like 2 cases of champagne left over. Why don't you guys just take that with you? Okay. Hey, look, we're done. There's a case of Belvedere left over. You guys can just have it.
Mm.
Don't mind if I fucking do. The best was this one part. They had like 4 cases of glasses left over, like wine glasses and champagne glasses and shit like that. Nice stuff, right? And the guy turned around and was like, "Yeah, listen, we're just gonna throw that out if you guys want it. Put already in the truck. Don't worry about it. Already in the car. Don't you worry about it." We went back the next morning and we sold that to a fucking. Hey, Mario's, you need glassware? Yeah. How much for a case? I'll give you $100. Cool.
Sold.
Really? Oh, the guy's going back into this kitchen. I just robbed these guys for this shit. I'm like, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. My favorite was my bar manager one year. We're cleaning out the bar and stuff. And he goes, "We're not allowed to use these glasses. Does anybody want them?" I got a case of this. And one guy took a case of something. He's like, "I got 2 cases, one of each. You want it?" I'm like, "Sure." And I still have it downstairs. It was a case of Guinness glasses, which were great. They stay in the case right now because they're really thin. I don't have to break. And then just a random case of pint glasses, just solid pint glasses. But they had logo for some of the some breweries from out of town and stuff, so we couldn't use it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, this is fucking great. When I fix my bar again, what are you doing, Kat? When I fix my shit again, I'm gonna have a great fucking. Hey, you're looking, dude. What kind of yoga are you fucking doing, Kat?
Yeah, they got some weird regulations on that as far as like stuff you can use in a restaurant. So
Yeah.
I owned a small like bistro bar for about 2 years, almost to the day, and I had purchased before I bought the place. I had purchased a case of these drinking glasses. They had stems on them. You could do wine, you could do margaritas, you could do, but they also had like the standard ones. And then what they were mason jars.
Yes.
So we did the mason jars with the handles. We would do mixed drinks in, and then there was mason jars with. They literally were epoxied candlestick holders on the bottom of them that matched, like the crystal looking ones.
Mm-hmm.
And we would that would be like the white trash fancy.
Mm-hmm.
We'd give wine in them
People
or whatever
love drinking
anybody
out of that
wanted.
shit.
And
Love drinking out of that shit.
the health department came in, and I guess there's some seal on the glasses or something that restaurants have to use, and they just knew that these weren't they weren't purchased like through whatever, and they made me take them all off the shelves. I was like, "Are you kidding me?" I said, "What's the problem?"
But the ones
God forbid you use a glass.
I was like, "What's the difference between this and the shit that they make me buy in the restaurant supply store?"
someone is in a kickback somewhere.
Because his cousin works at the place that the government
Right.
wants to stop at.
Well, I mean, owning a restaurant or a bar or both in New York State is horrendous.
Dude, I don't know how they do it.
There's
I
more
really
shit. I mean,
Well, it's got to be crazy for tattoo artists. They didn't even allow tattoos forever.
No, it's
Yeah.
wide open now.
Yeah,
There's
it is.
tattoo shops in like the mall now. They're everywhere.
That changed. There's
it's
a
wide
everywhere.
open.
Right.
Yeah,
But I mean, the health department is probably watching that like a hawk.
No, though they have to, but tattoo. It's at this point, especially out here. Everyone I walked into just to hang out, just to talk to somebody or go with somebody, they're cleaner. Like they're as clean as a doctor's office. They're as
Yeah.
like when it's
That's-
time to
that-
like when it's time for the work to get done. It's sterile like surgery.
Yeah, that's the way
Like
it is everywhere I've
yeah.
been.
The health
Yeah,
department's more worried about whether New York City's allowing or putting salt out on the tables.
Yeah, it's plastic
It's
straws.
ridiculous.
You're not allowed to have plastic straws now.
Oh yeah, if you don't have paper straws. Okay, this is the most ridiculous thing I've ever
Paper
heard.
straws and plastic wrap.
Yeah, you got paper straws, but
Yeah.
now
You can't.
okay, it's bad enough that you're drinking liquid through a paper straw; it's going to die eventually. But like when you go to, this is where it gets weird. Like Carvel, they have to give you a paper straw.
Mm-hmm.
So not only like it's just the thing. If you don't down that
asinine.
milkshake in like record time, you have no straw left.
You have no. You got to get a spoon or
Jeez.
some shit.
So you get
So-
a brain freeze.
It's just
But
it's just a soppy mess if you don't
It's
if you
just
leave
a
it in
mess.
there any length of time.
So for the bar, you can't have the stirry sticks anymore
Right.
because they're not individually wrapped. And people are like, oh, do you have something? I have a paper straw if you'd like, because fucking New York is weird now.
Yeah,
Fucking crazy.
think about the waste on all the individually wrapped things.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look, here's the thing.
So-
Fuck all that. Fuck the waste. Fuck this. You know how many fucking straw wrappers I have to sweep up every
jeez,
night?
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Well, that's the thing that kills me is they put plastic straws in paper wrappers, and then they said that was bad, so they put paper straws in plastic wrappers.
Exactly.
It's
That's
like-
what I was going to say. Makes a lot
That's
of
why
sense.
I had in my car. My sister had in her car a box of plastic because you can still buy individual. You can still buy you can buy a box of fucking loose plastic straws at the store, or you can even order them on Amazon now and just get whatever. Who gives a shit? And we
Well-
have them in our glove compartment for when we go.
They're,
through the
they're
drive-thru.
allowed. They're allowed like almost everywhere except California and New York.
It's spent like Long Island, Suffolk County. Remember, we got rid of plastic bags at the supermarket, which is
No,
horrible.
no shit.
Jeez.
You have to use those fucking like reusable bags or whatever.
We have a shitload of them in the car, so it's fine. But God forbid you forget them. The fucking the paper bags that they give you now, they're wet toilet paper. Wet toilet paper is stronger than these fucking things. It's terrible.
The funny thing is you used to be able to get the paper bags if you asked for them.
Mhm.
Back when the plastics were being used everywhere,
Mhm.
and they were strong ass paper bags.
Yeah.
And they
Anymore.
didn't charge you for them. Now they charge you 5 cents to a dime for the paper bag, and
Shit.
they are the worst. They like Pete said, they're tissue paper. I like the ones with the handles. You put
Yeah.
anything that weighs over a pound in this bag, and the
It's
handle
gone.
will shear right off the bag.
Gone. Fucking. At this point too, I'm like, let's just do this the Costco way. I'll just shove everything loose in my car. Fuck it, I don't care.
Reuse the box and just throw it in your car.
It's just better off. It's ridiculous. Whatever.
All those bulk places like Costco and BJ's, like we have a BJ's membership, and we used to have a Costco one, but it's great because it's the only place you'll find people fighting over old boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Aldi.
Aldi's good. We have a bunch of them right here.
Yeah, they're good.
And the Lidl, those are pretty good too. So somebody had asked me like, why don't you like? I went with it was a Philly. It was like outside of Oaks, Pennsylvania. We did a con, and they had a super Walmart, which don't exist in New York State. And we were talking, and we're talking to a guy there. He's like, "Oh, you don't have that." I was like, "Well, when what's his face? When Cuomo was Attorney General, he outlawed those in the super Targets, and he limited the super Costco's and stuff like that." And people are like, "Why? That seems a little extreme." And it was because he wanted to. It was something about. It was twofold. It was they affected it. They found first off, and it's actually true. Super Walmarts are bad for the environment because the garden centers aren't regular. They just fucking pesticides and shit all over the place, right? and then they also decided that it was better for the economy because small businesses can't survive.
Yeah, they'll kill small
They'll
businesses.
kill
Small
small
businesses, the fucking that was the whole point. Really, was keeping small businesses alive.
And he said, and it passed, and it's still even like both parties out here is like, yeah, no, it's good for small business because especially once you start going north, north past where Christian is, it's mom and pops left and right, a fucking super Walmart, dude, a super Walmart in Mount Vernon, Jesus Christ, could you imagine?
Well, I mean, even like in New York City,
There's no room for it.
I mean, even if they did, they could tear down some shit and build a super Walmart. I mean, Walmart's got money.
Yeah.
But I mean, if they came in there and did that, it would just destroy like 10, 12 blocks of businesses. I mean, all the hardware stores would be gone. The fucking electronic shops would be gone. I mean, everything would be gone.
And I'm sorry, what you fell? It's not my fault. And I'm sorry, when you like there's spots in Midtown where you go like the sneaker spot or the one you gotta. I don't want to go to Walmart because there's people who are like, no, we're not going to Walmart. We're not going to Target. We're going to that corner store that's been there 1,000 years because that's where you get the good mop. That's
Hmm.
Oh no, I'm going to such and such in Queens, or I'm going to fucking in Flushing down Jackson Heights or something because that's where you get the good sneakers and you get the good T-shirts and you get fucking Walmart don't have that shit. It just doesn't. And God forbid, oh well, you can buy food and we can make food for you here. I'm like, nah, bro. I need my street food. Sorry,
Mhm.
I need to go down Queens and just eat like a king.
I love Super Walmart.
No, it's great. Don't get me wrong. But I couldn't. It wouldn't exist here. It couldn't exist here. Even on Long Island, it couldn't exist here.
But you want to know what's funny? So those are all great reasons that they use. Like, you don't want the mom and pop stores to go out of business. I'm all for them, and all this other stuff. But it's ironic to me that the powers that be must hate Walmart for a different reason that we don't know about
Oh
because
yeah, they absolutely do.
they're plenty of willing to do those same things if it was a different company.
Yeah.
Oh, they fucking hate.
I mean, they
they were
love
willing to throw out a
Amazon.
whole-
They love
they were willing to
Amazon.
make a whole right. Yeah, they wanted to do
They
it
hate the
for
Walton
Amazon.
family. They hate the Walton family. Well, what's her face hated Amazon, and it worked out when she stopped the one in Queens. They were going to build this big thing in Queens, when Amazon super thing, whatever. And then they were like, "Yeah, we're going to do jobs. We're going to bring in some jobs and blah blah blah." And it turned out 90% of the jobs that they brought in were the people were already hired. They were just transferring them from other places. So Amazon was being really shitty.
Yeah,
Amazon is
they
fucking
hated her for
everywhere.
a while though because they were like,
Yeah.
she stopped all these jobs from coming in.
But it turned out none of those jobs were coming in. There was no jobs coming. Like there was construction jobs, but those those were going away after the place was built. Like I'll give you a perfect example. To get my soccer team stadium built next to City Field, the deals and stuff that had to be made, building a school, building a hospital, building affordable housing, whatever, this, that, the other thing, union this, blah, 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 jobs, blah, blah, blah. Fucking, my team jumped through hoops. It's getting done. Don't get me wrong. It's all approved. The ground is about to be broken. And hey, all those chop shops that were next to City Field are gone now. So fuck it. But
Yeah, that road will still take your tire out though.
oh yeah, well, that'll change soon too because the Mets owner and our owners are gonna it's all gonna be repaved from the water all the way past where Arthur Ashe is. It's all
Yeah.
getting redone. I mean, that's gonna be a horror show if we ever have soccer, the Mets, and during U.S. Open. That's just gonna be a horror show. That-
I mean, New York is so jacked up, man. I mean, I've lived here my whole life, and you know this. I now feel I've obtained the right to badmouth the hell out of it.
oh yeah, fuck yeah.
But,
Nobody else can. Only we can.
but you're right. But like, they were willing to put an entire neighborhood out on the street just to have the prospect of hosting the Olympics.
Damn.
You remember when they wanted to build that stadium, the
The
Olympic
West
Stadium?
Side Stadium.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, though. Yes, the neighborhood stopped it, and that's fine. But to this day, Jet fans won't shut the fuck up about it. And I'm like, do you know who? And then And then they get all butthurt when you tell them, bro, it's not. No one. Do you understand that actual Jet fans voted no against that? You guys fucking
Right.
yourselves. Like, stop that. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I know nobody wants to come out east. We got plenty of room for stadiums out here. Plenty of room. Okay, the drive will suck, but look at what the Islanders did. We built they opened up a train stop just for the Islanders. You know what I mean? Like if the Islanders Rangers want to do a Subway series, they could. One train straight in. You
So
know?
there's a lot of land everywhere except where they wanted to put it. Like they could have put it in
Right.
Queens. Queens has tons of open land.
Yeah, but did you see the buildings that they got there now?
Yeah.
The buildings that they built all by the Javits? Holy shit. That place is incredible. That whole the first like okay, you went to New York Comic Con in like 2010, right? That's the Javits we're talking about where they're going to build a stadium for the Jets and the Olympics and all this shit. It was all just gross and broken down,
Right.
and parking garages and fucking abandoned shit. And now it's like $1 billion skyscrapers. It's just incredible.
Right.
My sister has a picture we took with the Javits in the background, and we stood in the same spot this year, and we looked over. And I'm like, the skyline's completely different. This city is insane. How fast the city builds. It's crazy.
You
Well,
got
the
any?
The whole West Side developed.
Yeah, the whole West Side.
It started with those buildings about 10 years ago, maybe,
Mhm.
that Trump was building
Yep.
on the Upper West Side near like 59th Street and above.
Yeah.
And then and it just trickled down the whole West
The
Side.
whole West Side. The whole West Side.
You got any Art Basel opportunities going on?
Always. Oh, the thing is, it's a little. Okay, those guys were like pro tag, like even in New York, the one in New York, I don't want to say pro taggers, but people,
Crews of
are-
people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cruz, right? Because there are still guys tagging that are tagging, like
Yep.
old school, like there are guys. I've seen it too. Like somebody in Brooklyn will put up, a wall will be tagged this, that, the other thing, and then they'll put up a mural for whatever, right? And once the mural's done, even sometimes before the mural's even done, like they've already covered up homie's tag, and he'll be like, "Nah, fuck that shit," and he goes back and tags his mural, tags it because my tag was here. This is my wall. Like
Mhm.
there's still a little bit. Yeah, hi. You happy now? You happy, cat? Yeah. You just went up. You're gonna choke me. You fuck. You're gonna choke yourself over the wire. Oh, you're stupid.
Mhm.
You're a dumbass. Hello? Hello? I fucked myself. Jesus, I hate this. I hate you, cat. Can I hear everybody? Do I sound like a person?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
I'm just trying to get my sound up. He messed everything up. And now you're making biscuits.
Yeah.
Wow. He's so orange right now. It's not even funny.
Time
Lady on
to
TikTok.
eat Donuts.
Lady on TikTok is like, I don't understand. He's so crazy, blah, blah, blah. And she's holding the cat, and all the comments are like, he's orange. Like, you didn't do your research, did you? And she posted, like, I saw your comments, and I looked it up. It's like, I didn't know. Are all orange cats like that? I'm like, somebody has to help this poor lady. She just doesn't understand. She just doesn't get it.
Oh shit, Vic chimed in. Great work, everyone. Hopefully I'll be able to join you all soon on a stream.
That was
Yeah,
4 hours
absolutely.
ago when he was fucking.
What?
Phil
That
doesn't
was,
check the chat.
What up, Vic?
that was 9 minutes ago.
See, 4 hours.
You've been here 4 hours.
4 hours. I ran across that the other day. I forget where I ran across it. It might have been TikTok.
Stand up piece.
Yeah, Jonathan Pinette. Yeah, 4
Yeah.
hours. But what they did was they did a reaction. There was 2 Asian guys reacting to it, and they were laughing instantly. And then he did the voice, and the one guy starts laughing uncontrollably. Oh, he sounds like my uncle. Ah!
Yeah,
See, now you got a hairball. Now you got a hairball.
that dude was funny.
Yeah, he was. See, now you got a hairball. See what happens? You sound like Max. My cat sounds like you right now.
Huh.
Come on, man. Let it out.
The comedian I've been really digging on lately that I've run across and keep seeing stuff of is a dude named Adam Ray.
No idea who that is. I'm sorry.
He's the Dr. Phil impersonator, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the
do
Kill
know that.
Tony stream or whatever
Yeah.
it is.
Oh,
But
that show's
he
fucking
does
terrible.
stand up. That dude, he's good, man. He's somebody to
Kill
keep
Tony
an eye on
stuff.
in comedy.
The Kill Coney stuff is hysterical.
I went to see that young guy. You got the Matt Rife guy.
Matt,
Yeah.
yeah,
He's pretty freaking good. He's
I watched the
quick.
special, man. It was
Fast.
good.
He's very fast.
Yeah, his crowd work is like phenomenal.
We saw
He's
him.
very
Where the hell did
fast.
we see him? AC. We saw him.
I still think Schultz is better with crowd work because he's gotten to the point where he just doesn't care, and everybody's like, "It's okay, say whatever you want."
Yeah.
Well, like I said, there's a few that are good with that. Rife is, and that
He's
that
really,
Adam
he's really
Adam
fast.
Adam dude
Schultz.
is Steve
Schultz,
Hostetter. He's really good at crowd work.
There's what the hell is this guy? I can't even think.
Crowd work's hard though, man. That shit you got to be quick, man.
Quick.
You got
Schultz is almost like he's in the crowd with them. He gets
Yeah, no,
really
it's-
personal, like not as like personal as attacks, but like he feels like he's just someone from the crowd that walked up and grabbed a mic.
There was a thing. He's talking to a crowd, and he looks over and he's like, "Holy shit! Are you a redheaded Muslim?" And then he just went in on this guy. He's like, "Where are you from? Syria? Blah blah blah. Ireland?" Yeah, like, and the guy's just there's an English guy from Liverpool. Oh, what the fuck is his name? He's just crazy. He's so fucking. What is your situation? What happened?
I watched the latest Dave Chappelle special, and it wasn't that good.
I didn't see it. I heard good things about it, but I didn't see it.
It was all right, but I mean, like, it wasn't as his comedy has kind of
become
shifted
more of
from
a monologue. He's went to
from
being a
being
monologue.
comedy to just kind of being like talking word monologues and
It
stuff.
reminds me of like what they were calling alt comedy there for a minute, man. Where it was just, like I said, like a monologue.
I think Shane Gillis is one of my favorites right now.
Yeah, he's pretty good
Yeah.
too.
Of course, Bill Burr.
Yeah,
Oh, I love Bill.
Yeah.
I think Bill Burr's kind of the new George Carlin.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
can get away with saying pretty
Yeah.
much anything.
Anything he wants. Absolutely, I agree.
I love his bit about when he met his wife and she was still his girlfriend, and how he had to go take the train past 120th Street or something like that, and he was like, "Where do I got to get off the train at?" She's like, "You got to get off at 135th Street." And he's like, "135th Street? Oh my fucking god!" My brain's like, oh shit, but my dick's like, "Look, guy, get it together. We can do this."
man, who I
You're
miss
hurting
doing,
me. Ow, the
who I
fuck?
miss
What?
doing comedy that hasn't done anything for a minute is Jim Jeffries.
Yeah, he was all right.
Stop it. Here, Phil.
He
I have
definitely
a-
would push the line.
I have a sherry for you. I found the Liverpool guy.
Hold on.
Just really quickly. I don't want to take up anybody's time. Besides, I want to watch Warren draw.
Where I'm looking.
You'll find me.
Okay. Oh, there it is. It's already up. You got it, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, smashing it, flying. Just rock, paper, scissors me, you cunt. And a little date, are you? Yeah, sexy. don't know on a date, mate. That's heavy, that, you know. I'm gonna fucking ruin this. Is it a special occasion? Like an anniversary or something? Oh, it's your birthday. Ah, happy birthday, mate. What's your name? Is it your birthday today? Couple of weeks. Well, fucking get over it, Nicole, for fuck's sake. What you do, Nicole? You just graduated. Congratulations for doing what, mate? Are you going to be like a barrister, are you? In the police? You're shagging the grass. You looking for...
Oh fuck.
There's an arm wrestling.
What's your name, boss? Paul. Smashing it.
You don't think that'll get us hit on copyright, do you?
Don't see all the sites in there?
I don't know. It's on TikTok.
Well, you'll see some police anyway. What's your name, boss?
Then there's the one-eyed man there. Right there.
Facebook is weird. They'll get you for all sorts of stupid shit.
They'll probably get me for my fucking intro, even though it's fucking license free.
Oh, they don't care. Yeah, they do.
The
He just gets
countdown.
triggered when it hears music.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
usually the
Right.
last couple times it's been like a
It's always like
Filipino
some company,
radio
yeah.
station that doesn't have anything
There's
like
always
that.
some
right?
company in like North Korea or something.
Yeah,
They don't
they'll
like any of my,
they'll tell
they
you
don't like any of
beforehand.
my shit.
Right. Yeah, they'll tell you beforehand that it's good, and then you'll upload it, and then they'll tell you there's a problem.
My CromCon 7 is still getting fucking flagged in Iraq. Like every couple of weeks, I get a thing. CromCon 7 has been muted in Iraq, North Korea, Syria, and I'm like, fuck them. Still, if they're still that butthurt, I don't even work there anymore. Like, what the fuck?
When
Well,
when
he
me
still
and
got you listed as an admin.
No, oh god, if they Jesus Christ.
No, I was gonna say he even dropped me off of that.
No. I'm talking about the but I get flagged for the videos because it was under my any videos that I did for him, I did it under with my StreamYard.
Oh yeah, that's right. All right, yeah.
I never used somebody. I used somebody else, and the reason was because I used the first time I used somebody else. It was when we were doing stuff with Comics Cast, and we used Joe's, and it was weird, and I really wasn't a fan. It was just weird not having complete control, you know. So I just want to do my thing, run my shit. We'll be all right. We'll be all right. Leave me alone. So
Ouch.
yeah, when me and Mr. Weston were streaming last week, he streamed to his Facebook and I streamed to mine, and Facebook flagged his, but it didn't flag mine.
Oh, we lost Art.
Facebook got him.
They tracked him down.
Fuckers.
Cyclops, man.
What?
Cyclops, man.
What? Go up there then. Do something. Do something. Go, cat. Go. Go, cat. No? You're mushy. Oh, you're mushy now, huh? Okay, next time. Just gonna keep. Okay, you know what? Get over there then. Jackass. He's a jackass.
He's orange.
Yeah, no, he's quite orange.
Not his fault.
I'm born this way.
Don't hurt him. He's just a cat.
No, he's orange as shit. I don't know where he is now. Shit, let's see. Oh, he's pooping. Okay. Is that my music?
No, it's me. It's not too bad.
This is your friend's band, right?
This is Elephants in Mud. Their area.
Elephantitis.
Yeah. That's right.
Big
Elephantitis.
round nuts.
Oh, the
Big round
balls.
nuts.
But this is very similar to my buddy's band, Strut Train.
Okay.
That funk reggae, hip hop rock kind of sound.
I still have the Coffee and a Joint song on my Spotify saved. It's on my list now.
Which one?
The Coffee and a Joint.
Oh, the coffee. That's all you need is coffee and a joint, man.
I can't. That's two opposite. Those two things are moving in opposite directions.
That was just like a song with a little animated thing of a anthropomorphic coffee mug with a joint in his hand.
That's one of my favorite things. Or it used to be my favorite things to do was getting in the morning was wake and bake with a cup of coffee and a joint.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
That's too much.
I'll drink the coffee, but I'll drink a Coke.
Man, I ran across something else with anthropomorphic stuff, Warren.
What's that?
It's a couple guys. I guess I think they both had like growing and dispensary experience, but they did anthropomorphic like grinder and
They ate each other's ass.
pipe and stuff like that, man.
Oh, that's cool.
Which part? What I said or what he said?
A little bit of both.
All right. All right. He ate. Taxes, laundry. Why am I getting texted right now? That's my paycheck. Okay, good.
That is a Diesel mustache.
Heck yes.
Is it one of those mustaches that when he talks it like flutters in front of him?
Yes. Like you don't see an upper lip. Like I've never drawn an upper lip on this character. It's always just been the mustache.
That's awesome.
Last night at one. What? Why is that so? 1:30 a.m. around this time, I'm dead asleep because Valentine's Day kicked the shit out of me, and I get a group chat, a new group chat thing from a kid at work promoting his club appearance at fucking some bullshit. I have no shame in saying that I sent the angriest old man text back. And I know it's okay, and the no shame helps because I got about 37 likes on it from the other people in the fucking group chat.
Yeah, well, I'm not your fucking mailing list, douchebag.
We had a group chat at work, at my work, and I was in there for about a week, and I just left. My boss was like, "Yeah, you're not in the group chat anymore." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm not doing that."
On iPhones, on iPhones, group texts on iPhones, you can't leave.
Oh no shit.
You can mute them so you never hear from them again. I have
Yeah,
like
you
7
can't
of
drop
them muted,
out.
but you can't drop out. I have like 7 of them muted.
Wow.
It's the stupidest thing.
Yeah.
It really
Fucking
is.
Apple.
It needs to be fixed. It's not a fucking. It's just a thing. Relax, fucking Apple. Relax.
No, but it does suck because like
It does suck.
they put you on it. Like you don't even. It's not even like if you created it, I could understand. But someone put you on it, and then you're on it forever.
You can delete them, but what I've found, the ones that like won't, like not delete them, you can hide the chat, but the people that keep the active ones that I don't want to be in, people are like, oh, you can just ignore it, blah blah blah, and I'm like, you know what? You just piss me off. So now I'll just fucking. It usually takes about 5 or 6. I'll just text and say just the grossest shit.
And they'll kick you out.
You know, and then not even kick me out. They'll just let's just. And then I've been told we just started a new group chat because you know
Yeah,
we
yeah.
have to add it. I'm like, thank you, appreciate that. Like I'll just send just the grossest shit. You know, like hey, listen, guys, can I send you a picture? I think one of my balls is bigger than the other one.
Yeah. Here's
Shit
a
like
picture
that.
of my taint.
Yeah, could you guys tell me? Like I can't really get a good view. So could you guys tell me if everything looks askew?
You think that needs an ointment?
Right, you know, or is that just diaper rash?
Is this a hemorrhoid?
Or I'll say like, okay, how many of you are itchy right now? Okay, good. You know, it wasn't me. You know, shit like that. The last one that they told me we started a new one, like it was just annoying. So I was like, you know what? And I sent them a video of my cat taking a shit. We started a new group chat. Don't worry, we're not going to bother you anymore. We're so sorry. Not even why the fuck did you send us a picture of your cat dropping a deuce? Nope. We're sorry we bothered you.
They knew. They
We're,
knew.
we're so sorry.
Don't even say anything. Just start sending them pictures of like extreme gonorrhea.
That's what I'm doing. I'm like it's usually some sort of animal taking a shit, and you know, and it's just all sorts of horrible things, and it usually works. So. My arms feel like they want to pop off. That's why I'm not drawing anything right now. Carrying trays all fucking day long.
Can't blame you.
Everything hurts. Excuse me. I just want to get baked out of my face, but I can't because I have so much shit to do in the morning, like early. And I'm saving it for afterwards. As like a prize.
Yeah, you gotta have the reward.
Yeah. I really want to deserve this. And so what I'll do is I'll order some Chinese food. And I'll smoke until the Chinese food gets here. And that should be just right.
Chicken, the Chinese chicken.
I love that I can call my spot. The lady goes, okay. She already knows my order. She already knows, okay, 25 minutes. Thanks. Like, you didn't order food. No, she knows.
It's under control.
We got this. We are professionals here. And yes, it's the type of spot where the menu's all yellowed out. Fucking the dining room is storage.
Oh yeah.
But now this is how evolved this place is. The kid that used to be doing his homework on the soda bottles is now answering the phone, taking orders, helping run fucking the daytime business, and his kid is doing his homework.
Doing homework on the bottles.
Dude, that's next level right there. That's how good my spot is. That's dangerously good Chinese food.
Yeah, there's a place I go to here called Rainbow Chinese, and they had their kid doing his homework on the pop bottles and all that shit, and just on the boxes. And now he's answering the phones and stuff. He's probably he's probably 19 or 20.
Right? You know, I'm telling you. I had a friend once. He's like, "Oh, yo, Pete, how'd you do in calculus?" I'm like, "Shit, why?" He goes, "My kid's having trouble, but I don't know either. I'm shit at it too." It's like, well, when you next take him to the Chinese spot. I'm sure that 7-year-old is doing pre-calculus right now. He could fucking,
Yo,
Walk you through
they're
it.
geniuses.
he's fucking,
Those kids.
that- he's already got a business degree. He's already fucking been accepted to MIT.
the the Chinese spot that was around for years near where I used to live had two young kids there, and they would do their homework, like you were saying. But they would also do the register,
Yep.
take the orders from the phone, and the mother was the one that like owned the place and ran it. That I always saw. The father was there, but he was there only like in the early morning, and the kid is like bossing the mother around,
Uh-huh.
Oh,
like telling her what needs to be done and everything like that. And I'm just sitting back watching it all. I'm like, wow, check this shit out.
Those kids work harder than most Gen Zs right now. Okay?
Yeah.
So, and I have no problem being get off my lawn, old man. I have no problem saying that. I was actually last night when I got home, I couldn't fall asleep right. You know, after you get the shit kicked out of you for a while, you end up staying awake, letting it wear off. I ended up watching it's a 6-episode documentary on Netflix. They colorized World War II, and each episode is a next stage in the war. You know, the beginning was when England declared war on Germany for taking over Poland. Then Pearl Harbor, then D-Day, then all that shit. They went through everything, but it was all filmed. You know, it was like all filmed, not like newsreel stuff. It was like actual fucking
Yeah, like World War II in color, like they used to have
all
on,
that, yeah,
on
on
History Channel.
Yeah, all that shit, right? And I'm sitting there watching it. And I'm like just amazed. And there was some stuff because you saw Band of Brothers, right?
Yeah.
This year, the last living member of Easy Company passed away. Right?
wow.
Yeah, right. Think about that.
Surprised he's still alive, man. That
Right?
guy old as fuck.
The 90s, I think he was 99. And there was a bunch of them that, like in their late, they made it to the 90s, and God bless them, because fuck, right? And then you're sitting there thinking to yourself, and I can only imagine how you feel, Max, being a veteran yourself. Those motherfuckers, most of them volunteered, I think.
Yeah.
Like they all said, "What? What happened? Fuck you. Let's go." We have and no one and everybody that stayed home was like, "Oh fuck it, we'll work hard to get like."
I mean, all the men
about-
went, basically.
Yep. All the women and all the kids worked their asses off. So at the end of the day, people want to say, "Oh, this generation is like, no. You want to make fun of boomers and stuff like that, but the motherfuckers that went through World War II, yeah, you don't talk bad about that. You just no. Those people went through some shit, and those people did some shit, and fuck.
I mean, without World War II, the women's liberation movement wouldn't be what it is today.
Be
Because
what it is.
I mean, there wouldn't be biker gangs either, though.
World War II
'Cause
and Vietnam helped for that. Yeah.
That all grew out of World War II.
World War II.
Yeah.
Guys not wanting to come home and follow orders.
After Pearl Harbor, it was people were lining up to join.
I told you about the guy I used to work with that was his boat sank at Pearl Harbor. Like he was shot. Like he
Yeah.
was shot at fucking Jake. Like literally, he's like, "Well, what'd you do for Pearl Harbor, Jake? I shot at the fucking Japanese." Like, okay, all right, shit, I wasn't there. I'm sorry. Like shit. I just remembered something. We had this kid named Ivan, Chinese kid, really nice kid. And when he's like, "Oh, we got to introduce Ivan to Jake," I'm like, "Jake, Ivan, listen to me. You're Filipino, okay? No, I'm no, just don't, dude. Jake is old and Pearl Harbor." He's like, "Oh, okay, no problem. I got you." Because I don't want to trigger this bastard. I honestly look. I was in my 20s at that point. He was like late 70s, early 80s. Yeah, I bet you he could have kicked the shit out of me. You know what I'm saying? Like this old man would kick the shit out of me. I know he would. I just don't want to fuck with this old man. I don't want to piss this old guy off. Just old, fucking leathery tattoos. All like he had tattoos. His from wrist to shoulder, he had tattoos on his arms, but they were all blown out.
Yep.
Because he was an old man. He had all his tattoos were blown out. Every other word was "fuck this." Fuck this was what it was though. It was. I tell people to this day. I tell people that story to this day. Like, oh, so he's gone now. I'm like, listen to me. You want to know how tough that old man was? That old man walked through that door right now, sat down. I'd pour him a Jameson and ask him how his day was. I wouldn't be shocked at all if that old bastard was still alive.
Did you see that video that was on the news a while back when all that Antifa rioting and stuff was going on? It was an old war vet, old guy. I mean, he must have been in his 80s or something, close to it. And this young guy, all dressed in black with the bandana around his face, like starts pushing him and whatever, and the old man just lights him up. I mean,
Oh,
lights this kid up.
I'd have bought him a fucking beer.
Kid was on his ass, and I was like, "Yeah, mess with the old man, stupid."
That old man has fought more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
He's lost and won more fights than that kid will ever be in it.
That old man used to fight. You know, like
Yeah.
fight for like shits and giggles. Hey, what do you?
Yeah,
wanna
like
do?
my grandpa, I remember like him and his buddies. He used to tell me stories that they used to when he was in high school and college and shit. They always would go and they'd buy brand new white T-shirts and they'd go out there and fight each other and try to get them as red as possible. They just roll around looking for fights.
Good times.
Let's just kick the. Hey, what do you do? I'm bored. Oh, we want to kick the shit out of each other? Okay.
Sure, okay.
You know,
Maybe
the store down the street selling those white T-shirts was loving it.
Exactly.
See, we used to do that, but it wasn't fights. It was like, I mean, we would fight other groups from other neighborhoods and shit. I guess that's gangs. But anyway, we also used to, fucking the big wheels. Hey, that's a big hill.
Yeah.
I got a big wheel. Fuck it, let's go. Oh no, even better. I'll pull you down on my bike and then let go of the rope with the big wheel and just go down like stupid shit. I don't know how we all made it. Like, what you left the house? Left the house? Kid? You weren't allowed in the house.
Yeah, it was not allowed back inside.
Go outside and play. Don't come back till dinner time.
We also knew if we got hurt doing something stupid, nobody at home would have any sympathy.
No.
But not even that. You were on your own. You were your
Right.
own medic.
Right. If you did something stupid, you had to be willing to take the consequences because wasn't nobody fucking helping you out.
All your friends, as soon as you hurt yourself, your friends all run away.
Oh, they
Yeah.
take off. They take off. They didn't want to be responsible for it. Shit, listen, I've done it. We've been there when someone else got hurt, and we're all like, "I'm out."
Bye.
I was
Oh,
never.
look at that. Let me go. Somebody's telling me, he's like, oh, yeah, we were swinging, and then the baseball bat came out of my hand. I'm like, this doesn't end well. And
Yeah.
next thing we turn around, and it hit What's-His-Face, and he was face down, so we all took off.
Yeah.
What happened? He was fine the next day, just a big bruise and shit. My favorite, they'll never understand that. I know I sound like an old man, but I really don't care. Like, oh, what happened? Oh, well, I fell and I fucked myself up, and then I went home and my dad got mad, so he hit me. What? I got the shit kicked out of me, falling down.
Yeah,
What?
for getting hurt.
I broke my nose, and then I'll give you something to cry about. That brings back memories to every single person in this room. I'll give you something to cry about. No, we're good. I'm good. I'm good. Just, I'm gonna go sit down. Okay, just go in the corner. I'm gonna sit down though, because I don't think I
I
can.
remember we had a black tar fucking driveway in our house. And every couple of years we used to have to retar that shit.
Yeah. Ruin a pair of sneakers doing that shit.
Yeah, and that shit, man, that was always the biggest pain in the ass. By the time I was 14, I was doing it myself. That shit always sucked balls because you had to do it in the summertime.
And it was fucking
And it was-
hot. Hot. Just oppressively hot. Like, I don't care where you live in the country.
Yeah.
It was always just hot.
Well, so that's like, it's always like when I remember when I was a kid, it'd just be 115 degrees outside. Nowadays they're always like, it's 96 with the fucking 24 degree heat index.
Fuck
It's
you,
like,
you
okay, so it's 112.
like, come on, man. You don't know, like, shit. It's hot. Like my friend's kid. Oh, what are you doing home? Don't you have football practice? Oh, it's August. They canceled it because it was too hot. Coach sent us home. You didn't watch film or go to the weight room? He said
Yeah.
it was too hot and it wasn't allowed. Pussy.
Mm.
We used to, on hot days like this, we weren't allowed to drink water during practice. I
Yeah.
mean, coach would go to jail. Coach would go to jail if he did that now, but like you, pussy. Right, Phil?
Yeah.
That was just good. That was just good timing. That was good.
If it was too hot, like if it was too hot to like scrimmage, we would always just do fucking circuit training.
Yeah, and die.
Fucking scrimmage. Oh, I hated running laps, man.
Run laps at my size in full pads. That shit sucked.
That's what we used to have to do, and I was quite a big boy at the time. I was always lagging behind. Got through them, but
Throw
That
up
was-
while you run. Okay, coach.
Yeah.
You got
Yeah.
it, coach.
leg lifts used to kill me too.
The most satisfying running in hot ever was the senior year. We had 4 guys in my weight class, unlimited, 250 and over. The freshman, this kid Vinny, fucking 275. At freshman year high school, 275-pound Samoan kid, big fucking kid. He was hurt, and then the other 2 guys had academic, whatever. Pete, coach, like, you gotta eat, you gotta wrestle today, Pete. Coach, I ate. I'm not gonna make weight. He goes, I understand. I already took care of it. Throws a bag of fucking garbage bags at me. He goes, you got no classes today. Run the gym. All right. So garbage bags on, sauna suit on. Let's run the gym. Gym teachers knew they were fine. Run the gym. Okay. And then the big gym would open up. So you're running through the girls' gym, and they're like, "What the fuck is he doing? Like, why is he doing that?" And then the girls' gym teacher would go, "Oh no, he's blah blah blah." And what was cool, if there were wrestlers in the boys' gym classes, if there was a boys' gym class and there was wrestlers, the gym teachers would like, "Go ahead," and the other wrestlers would run with me, right? So it was pretty cool. And then it was really like, guys my weight or a little bit closer would run side by side. You can do it, Pete. Yeah, come on, Pete. Come on, Pete. And then the little guys, like the 91-pound guys, the 117s, they just jump right on my back. Let's go. Come on. You're running, fucking sweating your balls off. But the girl, like, why are you doing it? It's not worth it. I'm like, yes, it is. And I'm like, no, it's not. And coach is like, we get there. I made the weight. Everything was fine. He goes, okay. I drank like a gallon of water. He goes, listen, I got a sandwich for you after this, but I'm going to give you your real present now. And he points to the kid that I'm wrestling. Is this fucking just blubbery little freshman kid, just not in shape, and just little fat kid. And he goes, is that my present? He goes, no, the 6 points I'm giving you. Like, I was allowed to get 6 penalty points before I got, before you get kicked out. Like, one more and you're fucked. He's like, yeah, fuck with them. Have fun. I didn't know it was the other guy you were supposed to wrestle isn't. He's sick or something. You get him. Have fun. But when I tell you, put him down. I'm like, okay. Boom, 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 whatever. 6 points. The ref is like, be careful. Coach is like, okay. Flip, poof, pin.
Hey guys, sorry to butt in, but I'm gonna have to bail out. But thanks a lot for having me on.
Hey,
Thank you,
tell
man. It was good
everybody
having
where
you.
they can find you before you go. I think that's a good spot. We're going to wrap up anyhow. We've been on over 3 hours now.
Yeah, I need to go to bed.
I mean, you can keep the off air open afterwards, but yeah, as far as that, I need to take a break, and I'm sure there's some of you guys want to go do your thing. So
You can find me on the interwebs, Facebook, and Twitter, and all the good places, really.
there you go. What's the site? Do you got a web address or anything like that?
Yeah, it's just not an easy one, and I don't have it written down anyway.
Oh,
Doesn't exist.
well, cool deal. You have a good night then. Thanks for coming out. Max, where can they find you at?
Well, right now, the best thing to do would be to drop by the Kickstarter campaign. Grab Mary Machine Gun issue number 5, Dark America. Currently funding for the next 17 days on Kickstarter. I don't know, looks like we're about 75% of the way there.
Oh yeah.
Funding it, so we're good to go. Let's just keep buying it. Keep
Link
getting it up there.
Link is in the comments if you want to go check that out. You won't be disappointed. And Pete, where can everybody find you? I know you're prepared.
Right there, buddy. Pete11717, Twitch and Instagram, and world premiering this for you guys. Mondays at 10 p.m. Now Tuesdays also. As soon as the BC show is over, we go to Twitch, and I start doing stuff on Twitch because I need more hours. Because I'd like to get to partner before the end of 2025. So I'm giving myself about 2 years to get to partner on Twitch.
Go.
Even if I have to be in a pool with a bikini and a glowy thing in the background.
There you
Hey,
go.
whatever works.
Hell yeah.
I don't care.
And Warren, where can everybody find you?
You can find me at my website, www.dailygrindpress.com. You can also find me on all the social medias as Lunchbox Warren. Just put in Lunchbox Warren and you will find me there. And yeah.
And you can find me on Facebook for all your coloring needs. That's the easiest way to get a hold of me on other social media under PhilManX or Phil Leon. I want to thank you all for coming out tonight. I want to thank you guys for coming on. I had a fun time. Saw some cool stuff tonight. And yeah, keep track of what's up, and we'll be doing this again real soon. Thank you, everybody, and good night.
Peace out.
Good night.